That is good. That is good indeed. There it is. All right. Let's move that over here. How you doing, Nathan? Hang on. Yeah, this keyboard needs a cleaning before I get rid of it. One moment. There we go. Let's do that. I think we're good to go. Yeah, I think we are. How you doing, introvert? I think we're, yep. All right. Let's start the stream of the day. Here we go. I missed my favorite channel. Okay. Then go check out your favorite channel, I guess. Anyways, any new episodes coming out today? Are there any episodes out today I should be aware of? Let's do a quick check. Check the release calendar. Nothing today. It's okay. It doesn't matter if you make typos. I understand what you mean, and I agree completely. Okay. I mean, if you're gay, that's cool. No judgment here. You do you. Is Vinland fun to watch? I think so. Depends what you consider fun. Entertaining, yes. Depressing, yes. I was talking to the other chat, Zero. I was talking to the other chat. We have a YouTube chat as well. Are you watching Unlimited Gacha? Nope. How many episodes do I give an anime before I drop it? Depends. It really depends. How much I'm enjoying it. If there's things I don't like, how bad are those things? Sometimes they're more off-putting. I'll drop it quickly. Sometimes it's very minor. I'll give it more time. Why did I time you out? If I timed you out, you were either spamming, you were rude, discriminatory, saying something that's not okay on the channel. It could have been any number of things. Usually it's spam. Also, no talking about drugs in chat. Name a shit. Okay. Watch Berserk. I have seen every iteration of Berserk. The 97, the 2016 or 17, whichever it was. I've seen the movies. I've seen them all. But yeah. So yeah, I don't think there's any new episodes today. 2016 is terrible. I would agree. 2016, it was bad. You can't find the 97 Berserk anywhere. I guarantee you can. I guarantee. If someone in chat could drop a link to the original Berserk anime, preferably in the YouTube chat, or I'll post it there myself, because I was able to find it. Let's see. How have you been? Okay, you're getting a timeout. So we just started. I already have to start timing people out. Please give me some good romance. I got you covered. You can try Fruits Basket. It's on the old one is on Netflix. I don't have a Netflix, so you could check that out. Confirm that. Someone. How you doing, Luke? So check Netflix for it, and if it's not on Netflix, we'll find you another source. The day just started. Nothing's happened yet. Have I read mangas? I have, but I don't read much. Do you think One Piece should be as long as it is? Yes, and it should be longer. Attack on Titan? Pretty fun. The UK has a weird anime licensing thing. Not a lot of anime here on Crunchyroll or Netflix. I don't use Crunchyroll or Netflix, really. I've used them, just I don't actively use them. Have I read manhwa, Korean manga? No, because I don't read much manga in the first place. The thing is, people don't realize I'm a little bit more attentive when it comes to recommendations. So, a lot of people, you'll jump into a channel and be like, hey, give me an anime recommendation, and they'll give you something. but I like to give it a little bit more thought. Did I watch Chainsaw Man? I have. Demon Slayer as well. Thank you, Abood. Would I watch the One Piece remake called The One Piece? Yes, I will be watching The One Piece eventually. I did watch Boruto, unfortunately. I do hope Blue Vortex comes out better. Thank you, About. What anime have I? Wait, what animes have I not watched? What animes have you not watched? You do realize there's tens of thousands of anime, right? I've seen almost 1,000. There's tens of thousands. What is this stream? Mostly anime chat. Mostly anime chat. Occasionally some gaming chat, and on rare occasion some gym chat. Is Boruto 76% filler? Yes. Should I skip the OG Naruto fillers? You could. You're not required to watch them. Some of them are good, some of them are not. What you do with your time is ultimately up to you. It's not required. Akamega Kill or Death Note? Akamega Kill. Have I watched Made in Abyss? I only just started. How you doing, Brendo? Am I going to watch FNAF 2? Hold on. Trying to remember what FNAF is. People say it every stream, but I keep forgetting it. I keep forgetting what it stands for. Five Nights at Freddy's. Probably not. Yeah, I got it. Ippo is my favorite sports anime. Cyberpunk I haven't seen yet. Thank you, Jax, for the follow. Why have I not seen it? Because I just never bothered to. There's lots of popular stuff I haven't seen because I just don't really care. How you doing, Kenny? We're good. You're new? Well, welcome. Bro, still at this. By the way, do I like combusting lemons? I like lemons. I like lemonade. I'm new here. You sound exactly like Markiplier. That is probably one of the nicest things I've been told. Thank you. Five Nights at Freddy's 1 is so good. I want to see C2. I'm not opposed to watching the first one. I just never bothered to. What about Dark Side of the Moon? But yeah, what was it? The other day I finished Love is Hard for an Otaku. I didn't get to watch any Axel World. I'm almost done. I'll finish that episode, that series, this week for sure. Dark Side was even better. Nice. What anime should I get my mom to watch? What does your mom like to watch outside of anime? What TV shows does she watch? Is she one of those that likes crime documentaries? When is the Rent a Girlfriend marathon? You can do it anytime you want. Am I running? No, this is not running. Zombie High School. Zombie High School sniper type. Zombie High School. You could try School Live. Thank you, Johan, for the heart. Do I play No, I've never played Five Nights at Freddy's. I do not have a PS4. I do all my gaming now on my PC. Keijo, I know what it is. They put the mask with knife on the first guard. I have no idea what you're talking about. Do I like horror games? I've played a few horror games, not many, but I'm starting to play more of them. I have played every Naruto game. I've played Rise of Ninja, Broken Bonds, Ninja Storms 1 through 4. So yes, Erased I've also seen multiple times. Are you excited for World Trigger remake? So the thing is, I am. I would have liked to see a continuation from where World Trigger left off. So it's going to come down to how far will they take the World Trigger remake? Like, how far is it going to go? How you doing, Garrett? Let's see. Just wondering, do I know Mobile Suit Gundam? Do I know it? Yes. Do I watch it? No. Wait, Naruto has games? I thought, no. Naruto has lots of games. How you doing, Ziani? Zini, however you say your name. But yeah, there's plenty of games. I've played all of them. Probably Ninja Storm 3 or 4 would be my favorite. One of the two. One of those two. No one's getting mod status. Do I like Black Clover? Yes, very much. So I'm not really a mecha fan. Like, there have been mechas I enjoy, but I don't actively enjoy mechas. Have I watched Hetalia? I dropped it a while ago. I got bored. Most big animes have games. They often do, yes. Can't wait for an actual great anime video game. The last anime game that I really got into is probably like Tenkaichi 3. Asta and Yuno, yep. I've met Asta and Yuno. Nice. They're very nice. The voice actors, I mean. Dragon Ball has great video games. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are okay. Some of them are pretty good. The mask is a mask with a lot of spinning blades inside. Okay. Then watch Tekka. Yeah, I'm not really gonna watch Tekken Toppa. No, it's not. It's not for me. It's not for me. What about the Orb? I have not seen Orb. Why did I ban AI? I didn't ban AI. I'm not a fan of AI animation. I'm not a fan of it. But I didn't do anything to ban it. Thoughts on Naruto skins in Fortnite? I don't play Fortnite. If you're sick, just stop being sick, man. Just heal. I dropped TXT. AL. What then? The worst anime I've ever seen. If I don't like a series, I move on with my time. I don't keep track of what's the worst. Me personally, 1996 speed manual Ford Escape. Oh, you're talking cars now. Okay, I don't know cars. I know I will. Look, here's the thing, Ozzy. I power scale one time, it doesn't stop. I did it before. I never, ever, 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 ever want to go back to that. I've seen all of JJKES. Favorite Bonkai Shinji's. Thoughts on Amazon using AI dub? Absolutely horrendous. Not just the fact that they are doing it, but the quality is also horrendous. They took down Banana Fish. Pokemon? I like Pokemon. Hear me out. Half man, half penguin. I mean, that sounds pretty miserable, but okay, you do you. Favorite Bleach character? Kenpachi or Kisuke. I only like isekais. Okay, Digimon. I would try to get into stuff besides isekais. I think you're limiting yourself, but you do you. Hold on, the YouTube chat got moved. Let me put that back up. There we go. In Bulgaria, they are going to play Naruto in the cinemas. That's cool. What's my favorite Pokemon season? I'm very early in. Very, 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 very early in. So, like, I have no idea. Ladies versus butlers? What are you talking about? Can you say sending, please stop? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm up to date on MHA, anime, and manga. Tell me your favorite. I actually don't have a favorite. And if you want me to give you a series just so you can put it down, you sound like a miserable person. He can hold eggs with. What is with chat? Do I prefer working out in the gym or at home? If I had a home gym, I would use it, but I do not, so I go to a commercial gym. How you doing, Lego King? Thoughts on Blue Lock? It's pretty fun. I will never go near Roblox. Do you know an anime where the main character accidentally befriends the main villain without knowing? What about slight twist on that? What about Death Note, where the main character is the main villain, and L suspects Light, but he does let his guard down, so there's that. Where the good guy befriends the villain. I'm sure I could find something, but not off the top of my head. Is that a raccoon? No. PlayStation 2 Tekken 5 versus. I don't have the PS2 Tekken. He's the man saying. Guess the anime. A demon and then dead. I don't know. He suspects about Light about 5%. No, it goes significantly higher. Thoughts on Baki Hanma? I don't really care for him, but the fights are entertaining, I guess. There is no strongest character. Goku friends Vegeta, which has the. Oh, yes, Goku, yes. Well, is Vegeta the main villain? I guess Vegeta is the main villain during the Saiyan Saga arc and remains a villain until after the Namek Saga. So you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Rengoku's cool. Demon Slayer, I like it. I'm the one from yesterday, and put me in a timeout. If I put you in a timeout, I had a reason for it. Anime with fights similar to World Trigger. Someone asked this question yesterday, I believe, and I struggled with that. And I think I said something like Hunter x Hunter, or or even Dr. Stone, just because of the degree and strategy involved. It's It's very different. It's nothing alike, but there's World Trigger is very strategy heavy. So I try to think where there's more thinking through rather than just big guy who uses big punch. You're making her watch AOT? I mean, AOT is a good series. Go for it. Did I watch Vinland Saga? Azores, I remember you, and you've asked that question multiple times, and I've answered you specifically. You got to listen better, man. Yamcha versus Luffy, I don't do power scaling. Have I watched Sakamoto Days? I dropped it halfway through. Shinzo Sasageo, do I make any money from YouTube? Yes, this is my full-time thing. Have I watched? I already answered that one. Mob Psycho 100, great series. What do I think of Rukia from Bleach? Do I like her? She's not my favorite character. I don't dislike her. I don't dislike her, but I'm not like a Rukia fan. She has moments where I like. The last moment that I really liked Rukia is during the last segment of the Thousand Year Blood War when she used her Bankai. That was really cool. But she's not my favorite. Vinland Saga is a 10 on 10. Naruto's pretty good as well. No, I don't date. How do I feel about Levi? He's one of my favorite characters in the series. Would I rather have a Bankai or domain expansion? I'd rather have neither, but if I have to pick, Bankai, just because swords are cool. Best anime of 2025, I might give to Hero Academia Season 8 so far. Favorite Digimon series, Tamers. What about JoJo's? I have finished. Josuke or Jotaro. It could go either way. Should I watch Freerun? I'm personally a fan. You could give it a go. I like it. Vinland's a 10 on 10. Would I rather eat or drink? Eat. For the rest of my life. I'd rather eat. How did I get used to the animation sign of affection? It never bothered me in the first place. I'm not picky with animation. What's my New Year's resolution? I don't do New Year's resolutions. I think they are only putting off getting something started and statistically prone to fail. If you want to do something, just start doing it. Favorite power system? Nen or Alchemy. This guy likes Josuke for his hair. I like his hair. Sure, why not? What Battle Shonen character gets stuff done right away instead of letting the villain power up? How about characters like trying to think of? I can think of more side characters that do that than like MCs. Like I think of characters like Roy Mustang. I think of characters like like Blackbeard. He just wants to kill you. Like he's not going to let you power up. Or what else? Yeah. Do not redeem the Google Play card? I don't have a Google Play card. Could say Dragon Ball Z Trunks? Dragon Ball Z Trunks when he returns from the android from the when he goes back to his timeline. Yeah, there's no hesitating. I do think he could have been a little bit more efficient, but he got things done immediately. Have I seen Gachakuda? Yes, I'm up to date. Who do I think will win Anime of the Year? I don't really care who wins. If I had to guess, it'd probably be Hero Academia Season 8. The Android Saga is my favorite saga. You're a boring human? Who said I was human? Favorite movie? Probably Kizuna. Favorite of the big three? Naruto's anime, Bleach's manga, One Piece's story. I will never touch Roblox. Stop asking about Roblox. In fact, after this stream, I will ban Roblox from chat. I'm just going to turn it off. How you doing, Nick? Thoughts on Gachakuda? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. My manhood or dignity? I don't want a Bankai. I share in your hate, Tyrant, for Roblox. Do I watch One Piece? I do. Thank you, Cornski, for the follow. Favorite fight in Mount Natagumo Arc Demon Slayer? What was that? Wait, I remember what arc was that again? Was that like the earlier one? I remember Entertainment District. I remember Swordsmith Village. I remember Mugen Train. Too bad. I will take a Bankai. Go for it. Favorite restaurant? I literally eat everything. I am like one of the least picky humans out there. People, whatever. I eat everything. Who's the best quintessential quintuplet? It's either... Now, actually, Itsuki is one of my least favorite choices. It was either Yotsuba or Miku. You a Dragon Ball Z fan? Yes, I would say so. Pizza or burgers? Burgers. Have I been to China or Japan? We're going to Japan in 2 years. I just started Demon Slayer. It's good so far. I think it's pretty good. One Punch Man new season. I'm up to date. The newest episode was a step in the right direction. I think so. Do you think Seven Deadly Sins is weird? At times, very much yes. What anime is Hajun? I haven't seen Hajun. What's so good about Hero Academia season 8? A lot. From the writing, the animation, the fight scenes, the music, the emotion, the voice acting, and I have zero complaints. It is literally, I would not change a single thing that has been done in the season. One Piece is not ending. Favorite anime opening theme song? Probably Period of Chemistry. If Ash is in trouble, Pikachu could 1v1 Goku. I mean, no. Been waiting for 6 years for and One Punch Man new season animation is so bad. Flashy Flash was a decent episode, though. Do I like Mega Man? Yes. Mega Man NT Warrior was great. Is Fire Force the best new gen? No. Is it a good take? You can have any favorite you want. You can have any favorite you want. Recommend an anime that's going to make me think about life? Vinland Saga. Steins Gate wasn't for me. I'm already up to date on ReZero. How you doing, MN? Welcome back. Or was it Manu? Hakari, Hakari, cool. Hakari's your favorites. What name do I struggle pronouncing? Oh, I stutter constantly. I can mispronounce anything. I stutter all the time. But the longer it is, the more chances are that I will stutter. With the spiders, bro. Rui? Wait, which spider are we talking about? New Boruto going to take over once anime drops. We'll see. I hope it's better than the last one. Thank you, Goose, for the follow. I'm from India. I appreciate thank you, Tyrant. Vinland Saga episode 15 to 20 is boring. I enjoyed all of it start to finish. Dawn to Dawn was not really my thing. I would go with Demon Slayer for entertainment. When is Black Clover new season? Early 2026. I think I have the dates posted in my Discord section. Do I know the anime Gangsta? Know it? Yes. Seen it? No. Yes, Chainsaw Man, I like the writing. I like the world building. I like the character writing. I like the power systems. Have I seen Made in Abyss? Only episode 1. Bleach, but they are replaced with maids using bleach as weapons. Do you think it'll be in the big 3? My goodness, that's okay. You know what? Points for creativity. That's interesting. Riz or Makima? Riz. I don't like Makima. I did not ignore you. Let's see. Otis said that a pirate with an eye patch will appear on the final phase of One Piece, and Shanks was wearing an eye patch in the new chapter. Well, we're in the final saga. We're in the final saga, not the final arc. What was an anime you recommend for a person who's only watched 6 anime so far? That doesn't tell me any information, honestly. You need to give me some context as to what you actually enjoy. Genres, themes, characters. Favorite anime power system? Nen Alchemy. Which school animes? Oh, My Love Story is a school anime. Depends how heavy the school element has to be. Because, like, Parasite has a school in it. But, like, World Trigger has school in it. So it really depends how big the school element has to be. Guess the anime? Dragon Ball. What do I think about Seven Deadly Sins? I think it's entertaining with a lot of issues. Top 3, I don't have a top 3. What do I think about Dead Man Wonderland? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Aiku, you're staying right there. Isekai genre is the best for me. I don't know about you guys. You can have any favorites you want. Honestly. Boruto manga, I'm not reading it. Favorite song in... I don't like Kanye West. Do I like Studio Ghibli? I do. Devilish, you're not new here. Stop it. Have I seen Oregaru? I have. Pretty good. What's my favorite? I don't have a favorite series. Oh, Unwanted Undead Adventure is a pretty good one I don't hear mentioned very often. Good choice. Do I like J-Rock, J-Pop? I don't really listen to J-Rock, but like I'd probably be down. Do I like The Weeknd? I mean, weekends are the same to me as weekdays, unless you meant something else. Have you watched Stranger Things? No. Escanor or All Might? I prefer Escanor very much. Here's another niche one, Dorohedoro. I've only seen the first episode, but I will continue at some point. Death Note. Nice try, Beastie. The Demon Slayer arc mount Natagumo. Favorite fight? It's with Spider Man. The Demon Slayer. The Demon Slayer arc. Your favorite fight? It's with the spiders. The thing is, I don't remember any of their names. I don't remember any of their. You know what? I can just Google them. Hang on. Demon Slayer. I think it was on Lower Moon. I remember his face. I remember his face. Could probably find it like right over. Is there like a list to make this easier for me? Here. I think it was with. I think it was with Rui. Yeah, I think it was with Rui. That was my favorite. Do I have a college degree? I have two DECs. My baby brother just puked all over me. That's very nice. Have you ever heard of the game MapleStory? Yes. I was around back when it was a big thing. Do I like Initial D? I have never. Initial D never got into. MF Ghost, haven't seen it. Is Dead Man Wonderland good? I would say so. Bleach, but they use broomsticks and they are in the town of Salem? What the? Okay, I liked your other pick better. Beastie Naruto. It was when Nezuko and Tanjiro fought with the spider guy. Yeah, Nezuko was in string. Yeah, I remember that one. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good fight. Any anime similar to Muscle Magic? One Punch Man, honestly. It's just like, who needs technique and magic? I'll just punch things really hard. Usopp, while his personality kind of annoys me at times, he is actually quite useful to the crew, and I like what he contributes. Give me a good romance anime. I already gave Fruits Basket earlier. Let's go with... You know what? Let me pull up my list. I'll pick something from the list. Let's scroll down over here. Here we go. Romance. Let's go with Flower That Blooms with Dignity. Usopp is not useful. Rewatch the series. You're not paying attention. Would I rather be a tricker or a... I see what you're doing. You're getting a timeout. I see what you're doing. You're getting a timeout. Come back when you can behave. Have I seen Silent Voice? Yes, it was very good. Lord of Mysteries, haven't seen it. Do I know Soul Eater? It's also very good. Favorite anime movie? Kizuna, probably. Why do people act like Vinland Saga Season 2 is such good writing? The same themes are in most anime. Because it is fantastic writing. Please pay attention to the messages. What if Obito didn't have Hashirama's cells? Do you think he could have died earlier? Probably, yeah. Zombies or vampires? Depends on which form of zombies and vampires. Like, give me some, like, which equivalent form of them. Death Note, but it's a planner, and the only way to defeat someone is by scheduling their entire week. So work them to death, I get it. Can you type into chat, please? I have no idea what you're saying. Which do you like more? A Place Further Than the Universe, haven't seen it, or Girls' Last Tour? Girls' Last Tour was very good. Baki, I did finish, wasn't a huge fan. Love your live streams. Thank you very much, Saeed. Mind my business. I don't know who you're talking to. I decide which zombies and which vampires. Then that complete. But here's the thing, Devilish. When you ask me a question like that, that again gives me dozens and dozens and dozens of hypothetical scenarios. Also, I've only seen maybe half a dozen zombie series, and I've seen like 2 vampire series. So, and I'm not going to count Twilight in there because I'm not going to be a sparkly vampire. Joe or Reinhard? Which Joe are you asking about? And for what's the... I don't know what you're asking. Top 3? I don't have a top 3. Sasuke, the best side character of all time? I would strongly disagree, but again, that's your personal preference. These guys be hating. I don't worry about hate. Someone said you're on the... People on the internet are stupid. I haven't watched Neon Genesis. Any opinions? I'm not the guy to ask it, but it's not really my cup of tea, personally. Did I enjoy Dragon Ball Z Superhero? Not my favorite. Did I enjoy it? Yeah. It's not my favorite. I do like MHA. Joe Yabuki from Ash. Okay, so here's the problem. I have not seen Ashitaro no Joe. I haven't seen it yet. Honest question: who do you think would? Don't ask me power scaling questions, please. It's not my thing. Uh, Death Note, I like Death Note. Full Metal Alchemist, but they can only transmute IKEA furniture. You know what? That'd be really useful because IKEA furniture can be a huge headache to put together. So I'm down for that. Is Noragami good? I don't think I seen Noragami. And my treadmill really needs an oiling up. It's getting noisy. Noragami, yeah, I haven't seen it. Fairy Tail, pretty good. Dorohedoro, I barely started. Monster's pretty good. Then who do you take, Neji or Sasuke? I mean, who do I like more, Neji? If it's just who do I like more, it's Neji. Why are you rocking side to side? I'm walking. Do I like Invincible? Haven't seen it. Is it a good time to start MHA? Go for it. Like the series is wrapping up in like 2 weeks. Is it a One Punch Man season 3 opinions? The Flashy Flash episode was pretty decent, but overall, it's not very good. The season itself is not very good. Oshinoko, haven't seen. JoJo's, I finished part 4. Would I use Edo Tensei to revive someone I love? No. I don't believe in playing with dead, like in trying to alter history. Someone's dead, they're dead. One Punch Man meets Two Punch Man. Wouldn't that be a downgrade because it takes more than one punch? JJK, but the curses file HR complaints. Yeah, like that. Filing HR complaints does nothing. Why Oshinoko so hard to watch? I don't know. I've never seen Oshinoko. Golden Wind. That one. At some point I will, probably. Can you guys? Can you stop screaming? Can you guys are spamming chat? So the people spamming chat, come back in come back in 10 minutes when you can behave. All right. I get you're just playing around, but you're being annoying. So come back in 10 minutes. Watch Gangsta at some. Haven't seen it. You a dub or sub? I watch both. I watch both. Whichever's voice actors are better. Is Yachiru Bleach? Yachiru and Bleach. I don't know Yachiru's age, but like you're that's a creepy question to be asking. You need to fix the camera because I'm barely visible. There, that's fine. Have I seen Studio Ghibli movies? I've seen like a few, probably like 5 or 6 of them. Certain animes are better dubbed, like Black Lagoon. I watched it sub, but you know what? Yeah, some animes I do like better dubbed, and vice versa. Kimpachi be. What the hell is wrong with chat? My goodness. How do I get into One Piece? I have dropped it in the reveal of Crocodile. My only advice would be to do one of 2 things. One, don't feel like you need to catch up, so don't like marathon it because you feel like you have to be up to date. And 2, if the pacing bothers you, you could try the manga. And if that doesn't do it for you, then it might not be your thing. Fix my phone. Oh, there you go. I'm out time to sleep now. Now you're not. Try One Piece. I haven't seen One Piece. I can't critique it. Gojo's the best character. I cannot agree, but it's again personal taste. I finished Angel Beats 1 second ago. You made me cry. Yeah, good. It'll do that. I don't do power scaling too good. How do I stick to One Piece? How do I stick to One Piece? I drop the others. You don't have to stick to it. If it's not your thing, it's okay. Why did Angel leave him? You mean Angel Beats? Again, did you finish the series? Did you actually finish? Can you type the anime you gave me, please? Okay, wait. What did I recommend earlier? I recommended Fruits Basket. I recommended My Love Story. I recommended. What other recommendations did I give before? Because I don't know what you're asking about now. Is Naruto good? I think so, yes. I'm doing pretty good, Kulse. What? I love Death Note dubbed and Vinland Saga dubbed. Only season 1 here isn't dubbed for some reason. So I watched season 1 subbed and season 2 dubbed. Enjoy both? Yeah, there you go. Sometimes you can enjoy both. What anime am I currently watching? I'm going to be wrapping up Axel World next. That's my next top priority to finish. They mean One Piece by One Piece. Yeah, the One Piece without the filler to speed it up. Where am I from? Canada. Is Dragon Ball the most popular anime in the world? Probably Pokemon, to be honest. If we're talking recognition, like just how many people on the street will recognize it, probably Pokemon. Dragon Ball's high up for sure, very high up. The walking pads in agony, yeah. Honestly, it needs some oil. Is it, guys? Is the walking pad like noticeably loud? Do I have to like pause it and oil it up a bit? If you hear it, I'll try and grease it a bit. You hear it? Okay. Let's give it a little bit of grease. Let's give it some grease. Where's the lube? We need the lube, guys. Hang on, I have some around. Here we go. Treadmill lube. Ruben is being offensive. Offensive to who? Derek. No, it doesn't have any sound. Well, apparently the other chat hears it. The TikTok chat hears it because the TikTok chat is using this mic right here, and this mic right here is very good. It's very expensive, so it's picking it up. Let me give it some grease. Sending love from Manitoba. Thank you. Yes, this is baby oil. My goodness. Give me a second. Oh my good. Okay, let's hang on. It's been a while since I've had to do this. All right. Oh damn. All right, we're gonna have to. Oh, damn! This is a new bottle. Give me a second. Let's see. When is GTA 6 playable? Never. TikTok chat supremacy. Where else are you streaming? YouTube. Twitch is for gaming streams, and gaming streams will be starting again on Thursday. Will a balloon pop if it hits your ceiling? No. Dragon Ball isn't the most popular, but it has influenced pop culture. Yes, it has, for sure. Oh, where else am I streaming? TikTok chat. Do I recommend kids to watch Pokemon as their first anime? It could be. Like that. That's fine. Pokemon the anime is pretty safe for kids, but the Pokemon manga not so much. Do I like Dragon Ball? Pokemon is very kid friendly. Yeah, you also get to learn how to roast because Ash is pretty savage back in the day. Do I like Digimon? Yes, very much so. Favorite Pokemon Gen? I grew up with the old stuff. I never really followed along after that. So Gen 1 and 2 are my go-to. Spotify Wrapped. I haven't used Spotify in half a year. Favorite Pokemon? Probably Gengar. Why is this so damn sticky? Come on. What is the Ruben guy saying, please? I don't know. Can you show us the treadmill? The camera's locked in place, so no. Do you think Gojo versus Sukuna will be one of the best fights ever? No, I think it'll be very good. I think it's going to be fun. Vinland Saga 10 on 10. Gengar backstory. I remember hearing it. It's just been a while. Why is this? My goodness, this is taking forever to get off. Favorite Teen Titans character? Probably Raven. Probably Raven. Do I like money? To an extent. I like money as much as I need it. I don't need excessive amounts. Have I watched Left the Grieving Soul Retire? I have not seen Left the Grieving Soul Retire. Do I watch Naruto MHA excluding... Yes, I watch Naruto and MHA. And I've read Boruto. I've watched Boruto as well. Favorite Pokemon spin-off? I haven't played many spin-off games. You're talking about like Pokemon Stadium and stuff? Pokemon Stadium is great. Mr. Krabs? I'm not Mr. Krabs. I'm not a money themed. Vinland Saga Season 1 or 2? I'm a fan of Season 2. JoJo's, I like JoJo's. Parasite's also like a 9+, very, very good. Okay, we got it opened. Guys, just give me like 20, 30 seconds, all right? Need to add some lubricant to the treadmill that is in pain. All right, let's oil it up over here. Okay. All right, and then we'll do the other side. Did I miss anything? This is a moose. There's a moose in my cupboard. No, there isn't. Favorite Pokemon battle? Okay. I think so far where I am, it would be like either Charizard versus Poliwrath or like the two Charizards on that mountain. Do I think Gojo versus Sukuna is going to be? No, I do not think it's going to be that big. Can I do a treadmill reveal? No, because the camera's locked in place. Which Pokeballs are the best to cake? You're going in timeout after. Does hockey really prevail over devil fruits? Sometimes there's context to that. I think there needs to be context applied. Okay, let me just add a little bit of. Oh damn! Did I just use up like? Damn, this does not last very long, does it? My goodness. Okay, so hopefully, let's start the treadmill very slowly so it spreads the lubricant. Okay. Do I think JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has the best anime outfits? I think they are definitely fun. They are. Oh, that is better. That is better. Bro is taking drugs. No. Opinion on Shield Hero season 1 was really good. 2, 3, and 4 were not. How expensive is a treadmill? Well, this is not a treadmill. This is a walking pad. Far cheaper. JJK thoughts, pretty good. Favorite Hollywood movie, probably Infinity War, Freedom Riders, or Coach Carter. Is it bad to have a crush on Jessie from Team Rocket? Well, yes, because she's dead. The voice actor is dead, I mean. Rest in peace. Did I see the sequel to JJK? No. Is a walking pad expensive? No. It's like 80, 90 bucks. Is JJK overrated? I don't look at the ratings. I like the series. That's all I'm concerned with. Death Note, like the first half. Kyogre with Choice Scarf and Water Spout versus Charizard. I haven't gone that far. Have I seen Pokemon XY? I have not. I'm way before that. Do you think the Straw Hats will learn hockey? I have doubts. Other than what we've already seen. Have I watched Shoujo no Ramune? I have not. Which anime gives you the most nostalgia? Probably Digimon. Can you leave some oxygen for her to breathe? Nah. You guys don't need oxygen. Your job this. Start running. This is a walking pad, not a treadmill. So no. Vinland 10 on 10. Have I watched? Okay. Also another Vinland question. Yes, 10 on 10. Favorite One Piece villain? Probably Dofi. Let's see. Vinland Saga. Lots of Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga. Do I think the Straw Hats will win hockey? Yu-Gi-Oh! Got to be top 1 nostalgic anime. I mean, it has some nostalgia for me for sure. I used to play. I appreciate that, Dime. You play the new Digimon game? Not yet. Actually, I'm going to add that to the list of potential games for the next stream. You know what? I'm going to look into getting that one. Have I watched Bakugan? Yes, I have. Battle Brawlers, yes. Monster is also pretty good. Favorite Ippo fight, probably Ippo versus Sendo, round 2. Have I played Souls-like games? Actually, I haven't. Can you explain Gurren Lagann? No, because I never got into Gurren Lagann. Saddest backstory in Naruto Shippuden? Gaara. Have you played God of War? One time for like 20 minutes, 20-something years ago. Liked and subscribed. Thank you, Dime. Have I played any Dragon Quest? I have not played Dragon Quest. Have I watched Made in Abyss? Made in Abyss, I've only seen 1 episode so far. Oshinoko, haven't seen. Is this a good bang job? Some days are good, some days are not so good. Really depends. Black did Bleach was in the monster. Black did Bleach was in the Monster One Piece block. I have no idea what you're saying. Have I watched TQQ? I don't think so. How you doing, Bobby? Thank you for the follow. Any comedy anime? Aggressive Retsuko. Is Chimera Ant Arc York New City better? I go back and forth because the highs of Chimera Ant are higher, but the pacing of York New is better. Because Chimera Ant, the main weakness of Chimera Ant is the pacing, so I kind of go back and forth between the two. Any comedy anime, I already answered that. Psyche K, I dropped it, wasn't my thing. Quintessential Quintuplets. Then, yes, I finished it. Favorite Straw Hat? Zoro. Zoro. I have 2 subscribers. Cool. Speaking of my crabs, does he eat all of the crabs since we were... Okay. Which Pokemon... You're getting a timeout. You're getting it. Come back in a few minutes when you've cooled off. Favorite Joestar, either Josuke or Jotaro. Favorite quintuplet is either Yotsuba or Miku. Are Taxi good? I think yes. What do I think? I don't do power scaling. Sorry, Nate. Do I think Sanji will learn Conquerors? No. At least I don't see any reason he would. Recommend some fun anime for my mom. She likes Death Note and AOT. You could try Erased and like Habaneri the Iron Fortress. How much likes do I want? Whatever. I'm not really concerned with likes. Go for it. What do I think about Obito? He's one of my favorite antagonists in the series. Great character. I just started Death Note, but I've already watched Demon Slayer, JJK, SAO. Okay. I mean, Death Note's a good watch. I just started. Okay, same question. Black Flash Sukuna. I don't do power scaling stuff. Bring back Alex the Kid and Wonder Boy. Okay, I don't know what to say. Is Crocodile Luffy's mom? No. Favorite rivalry in Naruto Sasuke. Okay, favorite rivalry in Naruto. I wasn't gonna say Naruto and Sasuke either, so it's fine. Favorite rivalry. You know what? Kakashi might die. Clever. Did you mean Clevates? I tried Clevates, got halfway through. Did I see Sonic X? I have not. Someone was trying to fight with me, and I told him I have no enemies. Nice. Why did Bonnie turn into Nika? Because that's her ability, distorted future, altering timeline, where she is Nika. But like the more she knows about like. The more she knows, the less her imagination allows her to do. So there's limitations to that. Which anime did I think deserves reanimation? Ippo. Have I watched Baki? Yes. Hunter x Hunter, solid series. Someone was trying to fight with me. I already answered. I already responded to you. Is Kenpachi Sukuna's mommy? What is wrong with you guys? Have I tried Takis? No, I've not. Do I like sports anime? Sometimes, yes. I've seen quite a few good ones. Do I like MHA? Also, yes. Very good series. Which anime do I think deserves animation? Thorfinn has no enemies. If a man bruised says this is why did people still try and mess with him? Because why would people still try to fight with somebody who says I have no enemies? Because if that just means they're not going to fight back. But by not fighting back and standing there and taking it and standing by his word that I do not want to fight, he actually ended up earning their respect. Thoughts on Ranking of Kings? Fantastic series. It's a gem. Gintama was not my thing. Favorite character in MHA? Mirio or Red Riot? Is bro walking? Yes. Am I wearing clothes? Clearly not. Do I like fashion? Not really, no. I don't have any waifus. Opinion on Zeph from One Piece. I really like Zeph. Desert Punk, I still need to go back and see it. Do you think Hunter x Hunter will ever be picked up by a studio? I would be happy if it did. I would like to see it return. Favorite manga? I don't really read much manga. Do I ship? No. This is what's... Okay, guys. You want to fix your reputation? Can you stop doing that? Hero Academia fans, please stop doing that. Thoughts on Garp? I think people try to make him out to be some sort of good guy when he's not. He's a good character, but there's a difference between being a good guy and a good character. One Punch Man Season 3 peak animation, I agree. Read my whole comment. I just read that whole comment. Do I like fashion anime with bonkais and black flashes? So, like, do I like the fashion of JJK and Bleach? More so Bleach. I smack my hands. I decide to call it clapping. Okay. You're spamming chat. You're going in timeout. Come back in a few minutes. Come back in a few minutes. Let's see. Something is pulling our galaxy at the speed of 600 kilometers a second. Are you talking about the expansion of the universe? On a scale of 1 to 10, anime knowledge, it depends. Anime knowledge on what? Like anime as a whole? I've just seen a lot of series. I'm not some sort of anime expert. I'm just a fan like you guys who's seen a lot of content. Soul Eater needs a brotherhood? I wouldn't say no to that. Favorite JJK fight, the Aoi Itadori tag team versus the Plant guy, whose name I forget. Plant, whatever. Yeah. What is the most vital thing I've ever seen in vile thing? Hmm. I have no idea. I don't know. I never thought about it. The chat is sus. I agree completely. Favorite romance? Snow White with red hair. Walrus, you know what? I'm gonna put you in timeout. Like you need to rethink you need to rethink everything you're saying. Come back in 5 minutes. Have I watched Blue? Period. I have not. Favorite Naruto Shippuden fight? Probably Might Guy versus Madara. I just love Might Guy. What sought after anime is buns? I don't really pay attention to ratings or what's sought after. I just watch what I feel like. The ratings don't make any sense to me. Violet Evergarden, great series, but if you put it, it's great, but the age gap is weird. The age gap is weird. Do I think Escanor scale? I don't scale. I don't scale anybody. Have I watched Blue Period? No. Have I seen Street Fighter 2? No. Opinion on Vegeta stopping his fight because Bulma said, I mean, kind of funny. It's not my sense of humor, but I can still appreciate it. It's funny. Is Truck Kun overpowered? Yes. Vinland Saga, 10 on 10. ReZero, pretty good. MHA fandom had such a negative impact on the internet. Why am I'm never... So, like, that's okay. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. To not like a series because the fandom is bad, that's a waste. If you like a series, watch the series. Just, you yourself, don't be creepy. Just don't be weird yourself. That's really it. Truck Kun would have stopped Cell right away. Yes. I mean, how do people think about different powers like in Naruto and MHA? How do people think about different powers like in Naruto and MHA? I don't know what you're trying to say. What do you mean, how do people think about different powers? Do I like Vinland Saga or not? It's a 10 on 10. Would I rather master the Rasengan or clones? Clones. Easily clones. It's not even a question. You need to watch Blue Period. My watch list is full. Do I think Scar was valid for how he acted at the beginning of Full Alchemist Brotherhood? Do I think he made the right call? No. Can I empathize? Yes. Horimiya, great series. Favorite fight in Vinland Saga: Thorfinn versus Thorkel, I think it was. Vinland Saga, not to watch or hate it. I love it. I love it. What waifu? Okay. Okay, Ghosty, you're going in timeout. Like, guys, if you talk like this, you need to learn to behave like a civilized human being. Anyone heard of UQ Holder? Nope. Favorite in the big three: Bleach's manga, Naruto's anime, One Piece's story. Have I watched any of the Naruto movies? I've seen every single one. What are the top three most traumatizing? One I can't even name because I don't remember what it was called. Just it was a Magical Girl series. I don't really find many of them traumatizing. I can think of Dark, like Kingdom of Ruin is pretty vicious. Can you prove your love for Vinland Saga? No, I can't, because what does that involve? Do I rewatch anime? Not anymore. I used to, but not anymore. What did I say? What did you say? What? Thoughts on Askeladd? I like Askeladd. He's cool. Favorite food? I eat everything, just about. Is it zesty if Sailor Moon is my favorite? You can have any favorite you want. Sailor Moon was very mainstream at a time. Probably still is. AOT, writing around a 9, enjoyment around a 7. There was a time where Inuyasha was in the top 3. I never looked at the ratings. Not worth my time. Vinland Saga has a lot of accurate history. I never really paid attention to that. I just think it's a great series. I rarely read manga. Favorite anime? Don't have one. Is it a mistake to start with a very good anime? No. Start with whatever seems interesting to you. If it's interesting to you, then good, give it a shot. Good content? Thank you, local editor. Big 3 should be, there is no should be. Big 3 is the big 3 for a reason. It will not change. If someone could only watch one anime universe, that would be a waste. Why would you only choose one series? And why are you applying the same context to every person? Every person likes different things. Ask the person what they like to watch. Do I like pre or post time skip One Piece better? I like post more, but I miss certain elements of pre time skip. Why did I drop Code Geass? I was literally falling asleep the entire time. I was trying to stay awake. I could not do it. Any favorite space anime? Depends how heavy the space element has to be. Because, like, Dragon Ball, they go to space. Oh, wait, no, I almost gave a spoiler there. I almost gave a spoiler. Stop myself there. Like, Space Dandy is heavily in space. Cowboy Bebop has space. So, depends how much it has to be incorporated. Have I seen Gundam? I've seen a couple, but not many. It's not usually my cup of tea. Would I rather be stranded in the Dark Continent or JJK sequels? I have not read either, so I have no idea. The Jetsons? I like the Jetsons. Do I like traveling? Sure. Can Goku breathe in space? No. Not like once he can clearly breathe in the upper levels of the like right before he escapes Earth's atmosphere fully, because we see him fight Beerus there. But if he went further, like out into the depths of space, no, he would not be able to breathe. Did I like the Otsutsuki plot points in Naruto or no? I think it could have been done better, so I'm not against the Otsutsuki being there at all. I just think it could have been done a little bit different. Because I would have rather seen Madara as the main villain of Shippuden. But whatever, it's fine. If you had a Bankai, would I consider ore farming? No. Because ore farming is like, I'll do it once in a while, but I just don't care for it. I just like to chill. You feel tired, then stay awake. You like soul leveling? Yes. Favorite niche anime? I don't look at the ratings or what's popular. I don't pay attention to these things. Popular, not popular, 10 stars, 5 stars. I don't look at these things. If it looks good, I'm going to try it anyway. Sanji's cooking or Soma's? Sanji's. I stammer a lot, and tomorrow I just have a speech competition. Give me tips. The more confident you are, the better it'll go. So, like, become so familiar with your content that you know exactly what you're talking about. Also, speak slow. The faster you try to talk, the less serious you come across and the more insecure you come across and the more likely you are to trip up. So slow down. What if Madara never turned evil and stayed friends with Hashirama? Well, we would have a very different series, wouldn't we? Do I think Aizen's Zangetsu is Aizen himself? I don't really pay attention to. I've never been much of a fan theorist. I don't really have much of an opinion. I'd never thought about it. The only girl with Byakugan liked Naruto. Why? Because she had good taste. Have I watched All Out? Yes, I think you're the first person to mention All Out. I enjoyed that one. Fairy Tail is good. I agree. Today I'm trying to get timed out. Word is F. Okay. You want to get timed out? I mean, I could. Okay, so I'll come back tomorrow. If you want to get timed out, come back tomorrow. There you go. Okay, Walrus, you're getting timed out longer this time because, like, what's wrong with you? Hold on. Mute for, come back tomorrow. There we go. Shinsui, Zangetsu, or Kenpachi? I prefer Kenpachi's. Have I seen Beastars? Only one episode. Tomorrow's my math exam. Good luck. High School DxD, I did not enjoy. Watched anime and what are you? Do I have to put everyone in timeout? My goodness. How you doing, J1? Opinion on school-based animes depends on the series. Like when you say, "What's your opinion on this entire genre or this entire type of like anime?" It's going to be depends on the series every time. The coldest title in Naruto. Damn. It doesn't help that I don't remember most of their titles. It does not help that I don't remember almost all of their titles. So I don't know. Opinion on how you doing, Ruben? Anyone know when we're getting more Black Clover? In January 2026. I'll try and think of a title though. Yellow Flash of the Leaf is pretty good. Is it going to be my top choice though? I think there's probably better. It's going to be in the conversation. I mean, White Fang is nice, but I'd still pick Yellow Flash over White Fang. How you doing, Spider? When you kind of think about a doctor wants you to be sick now, a taxi driver doesn't want you to have a car, but only robbers that wants you to succeed. Uh, what's wrong? Doctors don't want you to get sick. At least here they don't, because here healthcare is free. What anime doesn't match their name? School Live. Favorite Demon Slayer character? Gyome. White Fang, Copy Ninja. I'm still choosing Yellow Flash over Copy Ninja and White Fang. Do I like yakisoba? I do. Did I like it when Balalo said the refrigerator plotted politely? I have no idea what you're talking about. Black Thunder or Yellow Thunder? Black Thunder. God of the Shinobi World is pretty cool. Yeah, I've just never been a fan of like God of whatever. I don't know. Sounds a bit over dramatic, a little bit egotistical. Do I like Persona? Never actually played Persona. Uh, in story, One Piece or Vinland? One Piece. Vinland has a great story though. Translator, welcome, buddy. Okay. Do I think AOT is overrated? I don't look at ratings. I don't think ratings are worth paying attention to for me. I enjoy the series. That's a really all. I don't care if it gets a 6-star or a 10-star. It makes no difference to me. I really like Rengoku. Rengoku's cool. Black Clover, very good. Who do I think is the strongest Akatsuki member? Probably Obi. Well, depends on when. Depends on when. Cause like I think by end of series Obito. Spotify. I haven't used my Spotify this year. Code Geass or AOT for enjoyment. AOT for writing Code Geass. There's a thing called One Piece. Yeah, yes. Which fight would I watch? Sukuna versus Itadori. Actually, I might just give it to AOT. Anyways, Vinland Saga 10 on 10. If a family has 2 parents, 6 sons, and each son has 1 sister, and my family's bigger, so it's a decent sized family. When Rock Lee drops the weight, it's like Dragon Ball Z. No, because if it was Dragon Ball Z. You mean the weighted clothing scene? Yes, with a little bit more dramatic effect. What does it mean to be a true warrior? To not need to fight. To be strong enough to fight, but not need to. What stories between Berserk and Vinland? Between. Like in terms of quality? I don't know what you mean. Would I rather be tested by Mairi from Bleach or fight all of the apostles? I guess tested. Makes no difference to me. Because if I fight the apostles, they're fiction, so I win by default. So I'll fight these fictional characters, I win. When does Rock Lee drop the weights? Favorite hero in One Punch Man? Don't say Saitama. Saitama is not my favorite. He never was my favorite. It's Watchdog Man. Favorite anime movie? Probably Kizuna. Most humbling moment in Shippuden? Most humbling. Oof. See, I can't really think of these off the top of my head. This is something I need to sit down and think on. Sasuke getting. How about Sasuke and Naruto both getting humbled by Rock Lee? I mean, I don't think that's the top choice. That's not my top choice, but it's a good choice. It's not going to be my top one. It just came to mind in the moment. Do I know Midori the movie? I do not. Suggest you a series. Tell me what you like to watch. Genres, themes, characters, anything. I don't have any favorite fictional women. Shadow, if you think fictional women are better than real women, I think you need to go see a therapist. Killer Bee beating Sasuke and his group. That was good. That was really good. Fair enough. Shadow or Escanor, who got more aura? I'm giving it to Escanor. It's not even close. If I only have watched Dragon Ball Z, so like I could just pick something with fighting in it. I could pick something like Vinland Saga or AOT or Solo Leveling or any of these. They all work fine. But Just because you watched a fighting series doesn't and you liked it doesn't mean you should only watch fighting series. Don't hesitate to expand into other genres. Have I caught up to Blue Lock manga? No. Who do I think would win? I don't do power scaling. Uh, I I feel like they tried to squeeze so much in a short time for solo leveling. Uh, you know what? I mean, it's a very, very fast paced series. The thing is, I haven't read the manhwa, so I don't know exactly how well it carries over. I can say I had a good time with the anime, but I don't know what like. I have nothing to compare it to as the sort from the source material. What extinct animal you wish would come back? Um, Trying to think. Do I want chaos? Do I want like a supersized like mega shark that's just gonna like eat a beluga whale in one gulp, or do I want something cute and fun, like some sort of I don't know. Depends how chaotic I want to be. If you think a therapist can't help you, then you have the wrong idea. You don't you Shadow. I can't help you, man. Asta or Yuno, I prefer Asta. Have I watched Girls Last Tour? Yes, great. Oh yeah, you saw it on the green screen. Yes, I have. It's great. It's great. Have any anime made me cry? Oh, tons. Sure, that's a list. Um, but it really comes down to music. Like it doesn't matter how sad the series is. If the music hits, then I'm good. Then that's enough. Like you could have the saddest thing ever on screen. If the music isn't there, I will be completely blank. Flashy Flash, that was a fun episode. It wasn't like the greatest thing ever, but it was the best episode of the season so far. Naruto made me cry so much. I don't know why. Naruto has plenty of sad stuff, not just the music, but like you have Jiraiya, you have Neji, you got some sad backstories. You got Gara, both his backstory and his like temporary death. You have a whole slew of stuff. You have Azuma. I get it. Speaking of music, Shadow is another. Shadow's not an OG. He's been around for a bit, but he's not an OG. We have been making content since 2023. I remember the OGs. Would I rather be a hero, villain, or anti-hero? Uh, I don't like to follow someone else's rules, but I'm also not like outwardly evil. I'm probably more anti-hero if I'm being honest. Do I remember when Goku, Luffy, and so that's the yes. That was a crossover between One Piece, Dragon Ball, and Toriko. That was I think episode was it 490 something or 590 something. I think it was 490 something. And yeah, that was a fun one. Favorite coming anime: Free Ren 2 or Black Clover 2? At least you know some of the regulars as much as me. Who are you, Devilish? You spat on my mic. Nope, my mic is dry. I can see it. It's good. What do I think is the worst anime genre for me? I don't really dislike a genre. Like, I'm not going to say this entire genre is bad. I have genres that I clearly watch more of, but I'm not going to say, like, oh, comedy is bad or mecha is bad. Okay, okay, ecchi. Okay. Prove me wrong. Ecchi is bad. There you go. I was wrong. Was Eren evil? No. Was he? I think he was desperate. What do I think is the worst anime genre? Why am I tweaking? Why are you tweaking? You watch Dragon Ball Super? I have watched Super. Yes. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Is Atla considered an anime? I haven't seen Atla, so I don't even know what that is. Do I like Murim? I have not seen Murim. Yeah. How long have I been watching anime? Since 1994. Is Avatar an anime? It's an animated series, but it's made here in the West. It is an American animated series. You're muted? I'm not muted. People, no, I'm not. No, we're good. We're good. Am I on a treadmill? Close enough. Krillin's awesome. Uh, how to cure the sadness I have after watching Horimiya? Go watch something cozy, like My Love Story or The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again Today. Yeah, I know I'm not muted, but also I have two different chats. So, like, one has a mic, one has my phone. I wasn't even born in 1994. I get, yeah, that happens. Also, thank you for the kitties. Is that what's your name? I can't even read it with that text. Beer or something. Thank you for the cats. Do I watch Hunter x Hunter? Yes. Did I ever cry watching One Piece? Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, multiple times. Just finished part one of Chainsaw Man, and it was amazing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Did I watch Darling in the Franxx? I lasted, I think, one or two episodes. Just about. Just Ab? Okay, I'm sorry, man. It's hard to read your name. It's hard to. Is that AB? Uh, what do I think about Half Life? I've never played Half Life. Only two episodes? Yeah, I dropped it really quick. I can tell right away it's not my kind of series. Why didn't the Akatsuki just jump people? So to absorb a tailed beast takes a lot of prep work. So, and then they have to find out their locations because usually Jinchuriki are kept hidden as they are like the main secret weapon of their village. So they don't want them to be easily exposed or known. Does a manga need to have Japanese workers to be considered as a manga? Well, a manga is basically to have Japanese workers. No, no, it does not need to have I mean, typically, manga's made in Japan, or there's also manhwa, but we can get into the whole thing about it. But you can hire if you hire white people working in Japan to make a manga, it's still a manga. Is Goku's use of teamwork a source of his strength? I mean, sometimes, but also Goku tends to prefer to do things on his own most of the time these days. Clash Royale, a Clash Royale anime. No. How long am I going to be live for? Another 45 minutes. Favorite cooking anime, Dungeon Meshi or Campfire Cooking. Gundam Zero is about the paramilitary organization, Celestial Being. Okay. I'm not really into Gundam, but all right. Do I think JJK ending was good or bad? I don't know the full ending because I've only seen like glimpses of the manga. I'm not reading it, so like I know some things that happen. I don't know everything that happens, so I'm gonna have to finish it and let you know. Why is there no Twitch stream today? Because as I've mentioned, I have family events all this week. Twitch streams will resume tomorrow afternoon, same schedule. Also, Leo, thank you for the fest pop, the heart, and the roses. Do I think Subaru is well written? Yes. Do you think Meliodas is strong? Yes. Did you ever watch Demon Slayer? Yes. Do I read any mangas? Not really. Do I like kaiju? Oh, sometimes. Like Kaiju number 8, great series. Even like not anime, but it's Pacific Rim. That was also good. Can Ditto from Pokemon take form of a human, or can they imitate a human? So there's this huge Pokemon lore that I kind of dove into a little bit about humans also being Pokemon, and that seems to make kind of sense. So yeah, I think Dittos would be able to turn into people. Is Goku unstoppable? Not even close. Do you think Meliodas is stronger than Naruto? I don't do power scaling. So, like, you can ask me if a character is strong. Yeah. How strong compared to this character? I don't care. Is it true you'll be broadcasting your streams to North Sentinel Island? No. Did I ever watch anime? Okay. Mingrain, can you write out what you're referring to? Because when I read that message, it sounds really sus. And I need to make sure that if I need to call the cops or not. I skipped your main question. If yes, can they do? Oh, so now you're getting a timeout. You're just getting a timeout. Thank you for pointing that out. Come back in 10 minutes. More Aura than Piccolo or Escanor? I mean, Escanor is my top pick for Aura Farmer, but like, I don't know. I can pick other Aura Farmers. Roy Mustang, Jinwoo, Vegeta. I can keep going. But I don't have like a list of top Aura Farmers. What's my opinion on Vinland Saga? 10 on 10. How you doing off? Don't abbreviate Cyberpunk. Yeah, so like okay. Because Cyberpunk is not the first thing that came to mind when you write CP. So please write out Cyberpunk, because that could also mean something very, very, very bad. Lemon Solo, Lemon Solos, y'all. What are you talking about? Is Frieren romantic? It does have romance in it. What do I think of the anime Domestic Girlfriend? It's okay. Nothing special. Uh, which of the quintessential quintuplet sisters should have won? I am completely good with Yotsuba winning. Would you buy an Akatsuki cloak? I mean, I could. It's kind of basic, but like, I'm not opposed to having one. How successful would be the upper six demons? Be if they also, I'd probably just make the cloak myself. If they operate in twos like the Akatsuki, probably better. Probably better. Who do I think? What do I think about pizza? I enjoy pizza, preferably thin crust. It just sits better than. I don't feel as bloaty when I eat thin crust compared to thick crust. Uh, what is my favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. Shanks also Aura Farms, absolutely. I've got a question. Does more than a married couple anime count for freaky? What's wrong with you guys? Uh, Deserve, but like Miku. I mean, I like Miku was my. It was one of my top two choices. So yeah, I'd agree. Favorite Spy family member, the dog. The dog. Am I excited for Steel Ball Run? I'm still only on. I haven't even started part 5 yet. You think Sign of Affection season 2 is going to happen? I certainly hope so. It's a great series. Eminence and Shadow did not like it. Anime Crushes, no. Longest anime title I've seen? I don't know. Probably I can't even remember the whole title. The longest anime title that I watched was that time I got reincarnated as a slime, or that time, or I got reincarnated as the finest assassin, or something like that. Do I remember me? Welcome back, Fiona. What is my day? I don't know what you're trying to say. Have I watched iShield 21? That's another good series. Sonic X? Haven't seen it. More Than a Married Couple, but Not Lovers deserves a season 2. I wouldn't be opposed to it getting a season 2. I have a cat. What about you? My cats are long dead. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to bring down the mood. Do I like romance? Absolutely. Have I watched Ashita no Joe? Not yet. Thank you, Leo, for the rose again. I appreciate it. Have I watched Quintessential? Yes, I finished it. Sorry for what? The cat? It's okay. Do I know about Gundam? I don't really know much about Gundam, no. You should try Apothecary Diaries. I already saw it. Very good. Fragrant Flower, also fantastic. It's a 10 on 10. Which country food you haven't tried yet? Oh, I've only been to 3 countries, but here it's like a melting pot of cultures. So like I've tried Mexican food, Spanish, Italian, various seafoods, ramen, sushi. I'm they're Indian. There's a lot I haven't tried though. Any isekais that I'm looking forward to? The newest, what was it? Digimon Beat Break. I still have to see Beat Break. Favorite food in general? I don't have a preference. I literally eat everything. Do I like Thai? Yes, I love Thai food. I don't have any specific preference. Have I had Boar Wars rules? I have no idea what that means. Have I watched any banned animes? Not to my knowledge. Am I excited for season 2 of Flower? Is Fragrant Flower getting a season 2? Not to sound controversial, but Dragon Ball Z is the worst cartoon ever. So one, it's an anime, not a cartoon. And second, if you're saying that, then you just have seen no series. That's like an intentionally you're intentionally being you're intentionally trying to create hostility and anger by being over dramatic, and it tells you just haven't seen anything because you don't have to like it. No one has to like anything, but if you say it's the worst thing ever, then you have no understanding or experience, or you're just rage baiting. Do I think Zoro is a good swordsman? Absolutely. Which can you just type normally, Dennis? I have no idea what you're trying to say. Least favorite One Piece arc? Probably Fishman Island. Bit the hook, but like here's the thing: I didn't bite the hook. Did I get angry? Did I like lose my temper? No. Is Hunter x Hunter worth watching? Absolutely. Do I like bone marrow? Like in my food? Sure. Have I read Vagabond? No. Vegeta's the goat to fight for pride. He's up there. I'm gonna put Escanor in that conversation as well, and Gilgamesh. You can call me Alex. I'm not going to remember because it's just I have to focus on the names that are written. Have I finished One Piece? No one has. Can I recommend me an anime to me? Can you tell me a bit about what you like? Genres, themes, character types, anything. Am I reading Gachikuta? No, I'm only watching it. You like any novel or manga? I mostly read practical skill books, like information-based books, not like fantasy. Mashl's really good. Do I like the Fate series? Yes. I've only seen Fate Stay Night and Blade Works, but I love them both. Blade Works would be my number one right now. Least liked anime that I. Here's the thing: least liked anime in the moment. Does that mean you want to know what I am watching? That's like the bottom of my list. Is that my understand? Is that what you're trying to say? Did I watch Black Clover? Yes. I'm absolutely sure you absolutely eat everything. Not everything, but close enough. If yes, then you should read Classroom. I'm not reading Classroom with the Elite. I'm watching it. What anime would I watch if? What anime would you watch like me if I was your first time watching it? So the thing is, I watched anime when I was 3 years old. I literally just turned on TV and Dragon Ball was on TV, and that's how it started. So like, there was no real thought. I just tried something. Thank you for the follow. Yes. Can you can you Escanor who decided that? I'm a terrible voice actor. I can't do voices. So I don't want to disgrace it. I can't. Have I eaten squid? Yes, it's tasty. See you later, meat. Have I had you Snoke? What the hell's Snoke? Berserk, it's solid. What's the one you like the least? Okay. The one that I like the least that I am actively watching. That's One Punch Man season 3. Attack on Titan or Bleach? Bleach. Kizaru or Brook? I mean, who do I like more than Brook? Favorite character of all anime? I can't pick one. I can't. I've seen over 900 series. What site do you use to read manga? I don't read any manga right now, so I don't know. One Punch Man can't be that bad. It's pretty bad. But they did say, what's the worst thing that I am actively watching? So I'm watching it, so it's not so bad that I dropped it, but it is the bottom of my list. Yeah, that's the thing. I've seen a lot. Pain or Pikachu? Pain. Favorite character from all anime? Have I watched JJK season 3? No, it's not out yet, is it? I don't think it's out yet. Code Geass Big 3. I mean, I don't like Code Geass that much, but if you do, okay. I don't do power scaling. Sorry, Yutsuki. Two kick women hits. What are you guys even saying? Did you know that Krillin can use Kamehameha? Yes. We've known that since early Dragon Ball. What if the Akatsuki work well together? Do you think would be a different outcome? If they worked better together, like if they worked more efficiently? I think some of the encounters could have gone more in their favor. Would they have ultimately won? I'm not so sure. I don't think they would have ultimately won. Maybe. You ever see Sonokuba? You mean Konosuba? No. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're like, have I seen JJK season 3? It's not out yet. What do I just describe? What do you describe on what you feel about Vinland Saga? It's a 10 on 10 fantastic masterpiece. Who is stronger, Kaido or LeBron James? Me. Top 5 baddest girls. I don't keep a list of bad girls because I'm not a horny teenager. I'm currently watching AOT. Does it stay peak? Up to you. Keep going and decide for yourself. For me, no. It was never peak for me, but yeah, do your thing. I think the Akatsuki worked as efficiently as possible. No, I do not think they did. You're spamming chat, so you're just outright spamming. You're just banned. You're just banned. They were constantly bickering and fighting with each other, and even when they during fights, they were making a lot of mistakes and fumbling. So no, they were not maximum efficiency. Emu or Luffy? At the end of the day, Luffy. Earth is the best planet. I strongly disagree. It has people on it. Best anime genre? Romance is my favorite. Tokyo Revengers rating like a 7 or something. Do I think Kiba has the worst jutsu? No. No, he does not. At all. But I don't. I'm not a Kiba fan. I'm just saying he's not the worst. Strongest Dragon Ball character? Don't know because I don't read it. Do I like weddings? They're exhausting. Can Kokushibo kill Muzan? Maybe. I don't know. Have I watched Chivalry of the Fallen Knight? Nope. The best side characters, in my opinion. Again, I've seen hundreds of series, so asking me to pick one character is not going to work. I just can't. I don't have a top 10. Tsunade or Nami, Tsunade. I don't have to watch anything. I watched Demon Slayer and JJK. Which Netflix? Demon Slayer. I don't have a Netflix, so I don't know. This dude for sure lives alone in a dark corner reading book after book. I actually don't have any, like, all my books are like fitness books and forensic books. And I don't really have a lot of time. I don't really need to reread them. So, not really. And I don't live alone. I have two roommates across the hall. When I was young, I thought Mulan was an anime. I mean, first of all, Mulan's a great movie, by the way. Mulan's a great movie. But it's an animated movie. Anime where MC is undercover, spy family. Am I walking? Yes. You don't do power scheme. Well, what do you think would happen if Goku and Saitama fought? It'd be whatever the author decided. Thoughts on JoJo's finished part 4? It was very good. Would I rather have reverse curse technique or calmly? I'd rather have neither. Like I'm not going to use either ever. Red or black? For what? Like favorite color? It makes no difference. But if it's like for a shirt or like, depends on what context. Is my birthday next? It's your birthday next year. Very nice. Try and live that long. Have I watched Solo Leveling twice? Did I read manhwa? No. Did I watch Japanese dubbed or English dubbed? I watched both. Do I like Star Wars? No. RTC lets you heal any injury. I mean, okay. I don't need healing. I already heal pretty fast. Do I, on my life, Magical Girl Service is peak. I have no idea what that is. Do I have a YouTuber on it right now? What romance anime have I watched? A lot. A lot. If you have a question about any in particular, I could probably answer. Do I love Onos? He's okay. Favorite viewer? I don't have. Kashi Blood. She's probably not here right now, but shout out to you, Kashi Blood. Did I watch Lord of Mysteries? No. Can I search it up? Magical Girl Service? Right now I'm kind of busy, so I'm like watching a bunch of chat, so maybe later. Guts best romance anime? Okay. Have I watched Bleach? Yes. Angel Next Door? Also awesome. Top 3 romance? Snow White with red hair, My Love Story, and the third one could be multiple different ones like Fragrant Flower, Pancreas, Sign of Affection. I could just go. There's multiple third options. Dragon Ball is solid. Sorry, my top choice is Kashi Blood. You asked. Did put it. Stop trying to join the live. Stop trying to join. You're not getting in. Did put it all on red and won. Kids remember always. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Something about gambling. What about Clannad or Origeru? Are we counting After Story? Are we counting Clannad and After Story? MHA is solid. What anime should I start with to get into anime? Can you tell me a bit about what you like? Like genres, themes, character types, any preferences? Okay, so if you're counting Clannad and After Story, of course, I think I might go with Clannad. Favorite gambling anime? I've only seen like one. So like I've really only seen one. So it was like the Kage Gurui, I think it was. Favorite fight in Records of Ragnarok? I dropped it in season 2. So maybe probably Adam and Zeus, maybe. I never really see people talk about Kingdom. In chat, people talk about Kingdom here. They do. Have I watched more anime or read? I have read single-digit manga. I have watched over 900 anime. It's not close. Did you remember Dai Conquest, Voltron, Digimon? Dai Conquest, it's kind of not so sure. Digimon, 100%. I'm a huge Digimon fan. I like fighting in action. There I can literally I have thousands of options. Try Parasite. Start with Parasite, the Maxim. Favorite swordsman in Bleach, Kenpachi or Kisuke. I guarantee you, Parasite will do the job. Where anime where the MC is an adventurer, unwanted undead adventurer? There you go. Thoughts on Black Clover? Solid. It's really good. Are you up to date with Gachakuda? In the anime, yes. Favorite anime of all time? I don't have a favorite. Would I rather have Johan as my roommate or Kakuzu and you have $1 million? So the thing is, you did not you did not set any condition for how long I must remain roommates. So if you give me $1 million, I'm immediately breaking the lease and moving away. I'll take sure I'll take Kakuzu, whatever. I'll pay him. I'll pay the lease. I'm out with the rest. See you later. Johan ain't that bad. Yes, he is. Just wondering. You're getting timed out. You guys just have to learn to behave. Opinions on episode 21 of Gachakuda? Actually, I just realized I have like the last 3 or 4 minutes of the newest episode. But aside from that, it was a really good episode. Like I got like to the end of the fight. I know they're like in the sky, like the beast is flying in the sky. They're heading towards the border. It's awesome. It's really good. Ibuprofen. What the hell's wrong with you guys? My goodness. Thank you for the follow, Thabo. What content did I start making back in 2023? Let me think back. 2023. I think I start off like character creation. So like use the filter, roll a character, put their stats, whatever, speed, strength, durability, all that stuff. I think that's where we started. Best anime to watch while you're getting a timeout. Come back when you're willing to behave. What do I think of Haikyuu? Great series. Seen it 3 times. Would I rather live in AOT during the rumbling or be Subaru? See, the thing is, you do not stipulate where in the world I am. So I'm just going to pick a location that's furthest away from the origin of the rumbling. So I will survive. Thoughts on AOT? This is a good series. Would I rather have Code Geass or the Death Note as a power? So the Geass or the Death Note? The Geass. But I don't really want it anyway because it's like a manipulative power that I don't want. Best anime to... I'm going to just start putting you all in timeout. You need to chill. You got one thing to say and then it's nothing. Okay, cool. Favorite genre? Romance, slice of life. Mushoku Tensei, I don't like Rudeus. Being Subaru isn't too bad unless you mind your business. The thing is, I am also a good guy who would try to save his friends. Yeah, it would suck. Do you view anime creators as talented artists? Depends on the creators. Regardless of the field they are in, some of them do great work, some of them don't. So it depends on the creator. Opinion on Tensura. Slime is, season 1 is good. Season 2 is good. Season 3 is not. Season 3 is okay. How you doing, Sarah? Watched Slam Dunk the movie. I haven't seen Slam Dunk yet. You ever see Shadow? Yeah, it was not great. Not a fan. I'm rewatching Solo Leveling right now. Is Jinwoo really that strong? I see people putting him, but here's the thing: I'm not a power scaler. I don't get involved in the debates. It makes no sense. How do I not have a favorite? Because I'll give you some context. One, I've seen over 900 series, and then so look at it this way: it's like going to a restaurant where the menu is so big that you don't know what to order because there's too many options. It's kind of like that. Is it possible to draw a mouse and make $1 trillion company from it? Well, Disney didn't make all of their money from a mouse, but yeah. Opinion on One Punch Man season 3. The new episode was pretty decent. I'd say, you know what? If you got that far, the newest episode was pretty decent. Samurai X, I have not seen. Vinland Saga, 10 on 10. Favorite football player, I don't follow football at all. Not even a little bit. Any recommendations for Vinland Saga TYP? Okay, Vinland Saga, you could try Full Metal Alchemist. Are you Pete Davidson's relative? Probably not. Probably not. What's my opinion on the WWE? I do not follow the WWE. Hopefully, One Punch Man gets better after the latest episode. I mean, I can at least say that the newest episode was the best one this season so far. So I think it's okay to have some optimism. Let's see. Anya's. You're getting it. You actually. Can someone call the cops? Can someone write down Lisa's name and call the cops? Because they literally just they're romanticizing a child. Can someone call the cops, please? If you have to choose who's better, Gojo or Luffy, Luffy all day long. In terms of like who's a better character, Luffy. What's your option on far radical left? Depends how you define far radical left. So really, yeah, I need context on how you define it. Have I watched ReZero? Yes, I really do like it. It is depressing as hell, though. I'm going to give you one anime that is very good, and I hope you watch it. Another, it's horror. I haven't seen anything like that scary. I've seen things that are labeled as horror, but like it's not horrifying. Would I rather be hunted by a Titan from AOT or a ghoul from Tokyo Ghoul? Probably, if it's a basic Titan, then a Titan. Let's see. What's my first anime I've ever seen? Dragon Ball. I got sad when it showed Usopp's backstory. If you had a hard time when you saw Usopp's backstory, you're in for a really rough time. Thank you, Zach. Any anime that are going to give me the same vibe as Gurren Lagann. The thing is, I never got that far into Gurren Lagann, so I don't know. What would you do if you had the Death Note? Destroy it. You need to shower? Good. Showering is important. What's my opinion on the front? Antifa pro. Hold on. You think pro LGBTQ is radical? Then you see, this is why we're not in agreement. Pro LGBTQ is not radical. That's just basic human decency. That's just I accept you regardless of your gender and sexuality. That's just human decency. How to talk with girls? Being an introvert has nothing to do with talking with girls. Introvert just means that you tend to find socializing with people draining on your social battery. You strongly disagree, then honestly, you're not welcome here. Like I'm just going to tell you straight up so my audience knows. If you are not accepting towards people of varying sexual identities or sexual orientations, you're not welcome here. Just straight up, making that clear for everybody. Who's scarier looking Colossal? Oh, yeah. Who's scarier? Colossal Titan or Aaron's Founding Titan? Scarier looking. Probably the Founding Titan. Would I rather be Orochimaru's apprentice or remember the Orochimaru's apprentice? If it's current Orochimaru, then that. Who do you think is the best streamer? I don't have a favorite streamer. I only, you know what? I do have a favorite streamer. It would be Chat the Gray. He's a Twitch streamer. He's like a guy in his like 50s or 60s. Super wholesome, very friendly, great energy. Love the man. What do I think about MHA? Great series. I'm Canadian. Must I become a furry for a girl? Not necessarily. I don't know. Is Kakashi and Might Guy the best duo in Naruto? They're my favorite duo, yes. Tokyo Ghoul is pretty solid. Do you think you'll make gaming content? I do, on Twitch. Join me over on Twitch. I've been planning to make a YouTube gaming channel for the VODs. I've just been really busy because family funeral. You don't need to say sorry. It's okay. But yeah, once that's all settled and I'm done with the family stuff, there will be a new channel coming for gaming content. Favorite thing to do? Gym, food, anime, Magic the Gathering, and more gym and food. What do I think of Blue Lock? Season 1 is good. Season 2 is also good, but the animation's just not quite there. Do you think... I don't know who Darkshine is. Who's a character no one could hate? The internet is a very hateful place. No matter how good the character is, someone's going to hate them. Berserker AOT Berserk. Thoughts on AOT? I enjoy it. You should definitely pick up Miyaruko-chan. I don't know that one. What do you run in? Okay. So I currently have 3 decks. I have. Let me see if I can grab them. I have an Eldrazi. I have a Merfolk, and I have a white, red, blue Spellslinger. But I'm currently building a Dragon Commander around the dragon. Yeah, building a dragon deck around Thank you, Leo, for the heart. The rose. Is Cosmic Arrow invincible? No. Who's better, Sonic or Mario? The thing is, I've only played the Mario games. I've only seen Sonic Underground. I don't have a lot of experience with either of them. But I think I like Sonic more. There's like the streamer. I think his name is Mighty Otaku. He's pretty good. Yeah, I think I've heard of him. JoJo has a lot of hate, but I like JoJo's. Opinion on Chainsaw Man. I like Chainsaw Man as well. Why do people say Mario like that? Mario, I don't know. Steve-O? I've been called Steve-O a couple of times. Let's see. Favorite thing to do. When you go back to Twitch, are you only going to be on there? No. So the gaming streams are separate. We're still going to do these streams. It's just gaming streams are later in the day. They are completely separate. What do I think about Vagabond? Haven't read it. Which character in anime deserved to be a villain? Deserved to be. I mean, Naruto deserved to be a villain. I would understand if Thorfinn stayed the way he was. If Guts went mad, I'd get it. You should do its peak. My watch list is full. How much do you enjoy Demon Slayer? Probably like an 8. Around a 7.5 to an 8, depending on the season. Do you see kids say random memes like outside? Yes, I do see that happening. Why is my profile that guy from Seven Deadly Sins? Because my channel is Mighty Otaku. Escanor is a super massively jacked anime character who aura farms like crazy. It just fits. Ichigo could have been a villain with how badly most of the Gotei 13 treats him. Yeah, but I just don't think it's in his nature. Like, yeah, was he treated badly sometimes? Yeah, but I don't see Ichigo going down the bad guy route, regardless. I dare you to name 3 countries. Why are we doing this? Isn't a geography class. What character was an antagonist, but acted like a protagonist? I mean, I could approach this a different way. I could say Vegeta, right? Because he was an antagonist, and now he's clearly he's a good guy. Or Piccolo. Favorite country or city? I've only been to 3 countries, so my experience with different countries is extremely limited. It's extremely limited. The funnest city I've been to is probably Tel Aviv, though. Overlord best isekai? No, but it's a good one. At least for me. You like Vinland Saga? It's a 10 on 10. Favorite villains? Madara, Meruem, Obito, the Knockers, Phantom Troop. Let's see. You like Vinland? Yes, I do. I do like Vinland. If it wasn't clear by now, I think we've been asked about Vinland more times today than any other anime. I think. Am I Jewish? Ethnically, yes. Religiously, no. Like I have Jewish lineage, but I'm not Jewish. Season 3 when? Of what? Of what? Vinland? I don't know. Well, I don't think there was an announcement yet. Is what good? GLT? Git? I don't know. Did I think Demon Slayer is good? Yes, I do think Demon Slayer is good. Oh. Wait, did you write? I answered you, Rafa. I said I don't know when Vinland's coming out. Girls Last Tour, great series. Do I think that Griffith was... No, if you keep saying Griffith is right, I'm going to put you in timeout for the day. No, stop it. Who is the most prideful person? Escanor, Vegeta, Gilgamesh. I look like Escanor without the mustache. Yeah, a few problems there. One, no orange hair. Oh, you know what? You know what might fix that? Hang on. Hang on. We can fix that. We can fix that. We can fix that. Uh, I'm only going to wear this for a second, though. Does, does this help? Does this help with the whole Escanor look? That better? Okay, that's too hot to wear. It's too hot. No, I'm not American. You couldn't see then? Oh. It's too hot. It's too hot. The fur is too warm. Uh, he stopped walking twice in one string and said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I'm Canadian. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not putting that on during a string. It's way too warm, man. It's way too warm. Yeah. Where am I from? Canada. So I also have the axe, but we need to remake the axe. I keep saying I need to remake the axe, but it's like $500 to make a new one, and I don't have $500 to just throw into that. I'm not even a follower. That's okay. That's fine. You don't have to follow if you don't want to. Why is my room so dirty? It's not. The only thing in the room that you see is my closet. Like, look, the only thing you see is this. You can't see my room. Oh, you're talking about outside? Outside. The entire living room is my other roommate's cosplay workshop. The entire living room is their cosplay workshop. So, yeah, that's why. There's fabric everywhere. Super Boo best villain? Yeah, no. He's cool, but no. I stole the axe? No. I 3D printed it, then I glued it, and then sanded it, and then painted it. No, I painted it, then sanded it. Yeah. What the hell is a cosplay workshop? It is a workshop where you build cosplays. It's exactly what it sounds like. My roommate is a professional cosplayer. So yeah, there's like fabric and costumes and wigs all over the place. How you doing, Andre? What's good? It is a downside of living with a cosplayer. It can be quite messy. Do I build my own cosplays? I have people help me. Why don't I walk outside? Because I'm multi-streaming. I can't multi-stream if I'm outside. Why Canada is becoming small Punjab? I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, we do have cosplay projects coming up. They're just going to be ridiculously expensive. Nothing much. Starting on Blue Lock, finishing up Axel World. How you doing, Tier? How you doing, James? So yeah, we do have some cosplay projects coming. It's just money. Cosplays are not cheap. Do I like to cosplay? I've been doing it since 2012, so I would not keep doing it if I didn't. So yeah, hopefully we can start soon. Hopefully we can start soon. Opinions on Blue Box? I haven't seen Blue Box. Next cosplay, it's a surprise. It is going to be very cool, and most of you will know what it is. Most of you will recognize it, I guarantee you that. But it's going to be very cool, assuming we can do the things I want to do. I've seen the original Beyblade. Code Geass was not for me, but it is worth watching if you're up to it. So you don't like Indians? Okay, so you're racist. Got it. Do I think Yuhabak could be... I don't do power scaling. Did you know this song... I have no idea what you're saying. What did I rate One Piece on 10? The anime is probably like a 9. I gotta take off points for power scaling. For power scaling. I gotta take points off for the pacing. Don't worry, I wasn't hating on you, Tier. You're fine. So like, look, there's nothing. Well, you made it sound like you're anti-immigration because there's too many Indians. And if you're saying that you made it sound like you don't like that there's Indian people here, which is not great. You could have phrased it differently. You could have said that we are immigrating too many people for what our current economy had. Like we don't have the housing or the or the work positions available to sustain the level of immigrants that we are taking in. But then you specified on a very specific group of people. So like you could have phrased it better. You could have phrased it better. Is what I'm saying. Was what I'm saying. What is the anime name of the two snipers? Girls Last Tour. I know this is kind of off topic, but do you train like any martial arts? I used to. I don't have the money to keep doing it right now, nor the time. But I'm a big gym fan. I will get back to martial arts at some point. All people are equivalent to me. Your skin color, ethnicity, religion makes no difference to me. People are people. Sinbad from Maji is the best king. He is okay. He's one of my favorite kings, so fair enough. Have I seen my gift level 9999? No, I have not. The only 999 is seen is Yamada-kun, level 999, which is pretty good. I have done Fang Shendo and karate. Let's see. I don't have favorites, but I like which anime characters do I like? So that's going to be the same kind of question. Because I have seen so many series, asking me to pick like a single character from hundreds of series is not going to happen. If we narrow it down to a specific series, sometimes I can pick favorites. Or like even specific genres, I can sometimes pick favorites, but like pick from everything you've seen. I don't know. Can I do a stream about rating every anime I know? Is it going to be several months long? Because no. Favorite Naruto game? Probably Ninja Storm 3 or 4. Opinion from your line, April. It's better than average. It's not top. It's not top. It's like it's like middle of the good to best kind of range. What is my opinion on Solo Leveling? It's pretty good. Watched it twice. JoJo's I finished part 4 was really good. Favorite boys love anime. I've only seen 2. It's probably going to be Given, and it was okay. I haven't seen any good ones. Opinions on Death Note. First half is good. Which anime character did inspire you the most? Okay, so this is gonna sound weird to most of you. Sorry. Most of you have taken some sort of influence from anime, and I can't say that any character has really fundamentally changed me in any meaningful way. I just enjoy content and I move on with my day. It doesn't really change me, I don't think. Alucard or Dio? Scaling aspect. I don't do. Oh, with that. Oh, Alucard or Dio? Alucard. I'm not skipping questions. I can't. I just don't get everyone's questions. Don't be selfish. Opinion on Monster Hunter Ride. I haven't. The anime. I haven't seen it. Recommendation on anime that would traumatize me. Kingdom of Ruin. What's my favorite Death Note character? L. I like Rimuru because besides being OP, he's actually built up his kingdom. Yeah, I do appreciate that. I do like that he actually wants to build up a functional society. He kind of gives off Shirohei vibes from Log Horizon. Is Eren overrated? I don't look at ratings. Do I like Eren? Not really. But I don't really look at ratings to begin with. I watched Kingdom of Ruin already. Oh, damn. Okay. Traumatizing. Depends on how I want to traumatize you, though. I could go with like Angel Beats. Angel Beats isn't traumatic, or it doesn't really hit you until the end, but it's not like the dark, twisted kind of trauma. It's like emotional. Depends how we want to go about it. Depends how we. Girls Last Tour also pretty sad. It's like wholesome, cute, fun, and then depression. Future Diaries. I didn't find Future Diaries to be that traumatizing. I mean, yeah, okay. There's I don't find. I mean, you could try it, Maybe they will find it traumatizing. I don't know. I didn't find it to be that bad. A good lesbian anime. The thing is, I've never seen a good one. I never end up finishing them because they're not that good. Uh, what was it? Was it Citrus? I couldn't even finish Citrus. Did I watch Pokemon? I'm way behind. I'm way behind. Bro, is One Piece going to start its final phase? It already did. Well, like Elbaf is part of the final phase. If you mean in the anime, then we're about to finish Egghead. So yes, and by phase we mean saga, not arc. Your streams are hell entertaining. Well, thank you, Ethereal. Does AOT have a lot of gore? Yes, it does have. AOT is fairly gory. It's not the most gory, but there's enough. Do I watch Detective Conan? I strongly dislike Detective Conan. Strongly. Is it crazy for me to say that even though I watched 100 anime, AOT is your favorite? You can have any favorite you want. To say, is it crazy to have a favorite? No, you can have any favorite you want. Why do I not like Detective Conan? Because I am actually a huge fan of forensics and crime investigation. This is what I love to do. That was my previous career field that I was preparing for. So to say that it was a disappointment is an understatement. My God, the pacing is beyond vile. It makes One Piece's pacing look perfect. The characters all extremely annoying. The cases so predictable, so repetitive. They have no creativity whatsoever. I have watched more crime shows than almost anyone you know. I can guarantee it. What a disappointment. Have I watched True Detective? No. How you doing, Maruti? AOT is cartoony but disturbing. I mean, AOT is definitely dark and twisted at times. Like it can be disturbing. I personally don't find it to be that disturbing, but it is dark. It is dark. Favorite AOT female character? That doesn't give me a lot of options. You know what, Hans. What about Monster? Monster is also it's dark. Again, it doesn't disturb me, but it's a good dark series. What server is what? One Piece or Bleach? Thousand Year Blood War. I mean, I like One Piece's story more. If we're just talking the story, then One Piece. And you're comparing all of One Piece to just the Thousand Year Blood War, because the Thousand Year Blood War is great. I have no complaints about Thousand Year Blood War at all, but I guess it depends how we're comparing the two. Opinions on Gintama wasn't my thing. Do I read any manga? Not really. To Your Eternity is great. Rengoku or Tengen? I prefer. I I think I like Rengoku more. I'm kind of torn between maybe Tengen. It's kind of close. The true disappointments are when One Piece has the recap episode. I do not like the recap episodes. I would like some recommendations on some good fight scene anime. Have you seen Parasite or World Trigger or Full Metal, the Fate series? My top 5 Naruto characters: Naruto, Jiraiya, Gaara, Bee, Shikamaru. Most of those are some of my favorites as well, so fair enough. Thank you for the follow, Kieran. Let's see. I'm only in East Blue for One Piece. That's okay. Take your time. Have I watched Eminence of Shadow? I did not like it. I did not like it at all. I finished it though. Do I miss Baki? No, I wasn't a fan. Kaiju number 8. It's fun. It's a fun show for sure. Have I heard Itchy the Witch? I do not know Itchy the Witch. Recap episodes are mandatory skips. Yeah, I tend to skip those. Do I like Zoe from what? Do I like Black Clover? Yes. Should I watch One Piece? If you want to. I like it. Have I watched Jose the Tiger and the Fish? I have not. Have I watched Bleach? Yes. Dragon Ball Super? Yes. Have I? Let's see. I couldn't get through the first few episodes of Eminence of Shadow. I felt that it was kind of boring. I finished it, and I still feel that way. So I don't blame you. I don't think you're missing too much. Do I like Zoe from I have not seen K-pop Demon Hunters, so I don't know. How do I feel about Mushoku Tensei? Take away Rudius, and I'd probably enjoy it because I actually don't have any complaints aside from Rudius. JJK, pretty good. A villain character that turned good, Vegeta. Piccolo. Have I watched High School DxD? I dropped it pretty quick. Do I have to watch all of One Piece or just the final phase? You have to watch all of it. Like if you're gonna get into One Piece, you have to watch it, or read it, or you could wait for the One Piece. High School DxD is the guy. It's not for me. What's the best animated fight? I don't have a best animated fight. I just don't. I think Fate, Fate Stay Night, and Bladeworks do phenomenal jobs. I think the animation is really good. Finish it, and you will like DxD. No, I won't, because I don't like that entire type of show. I don't like that kind of show. Period. At all. It's just not good. What's my opinion on Demon Slayer? It's pretty good. You watch. Can you just write normally, please? Trust me, ignore it. You ignore the fan service and the etchiness and the no. You're calling me a child for not liking all the fan service, bro. You're the child because you're the one who enjoys that kind of garbage. My goodness. What about Black Clover? It's great. Sign of Affection was awesome. I agree. Full Metal is fantastic. Opinion on Gosick, it's really good. I'm not in it for the fan service. Well, I don't want to deal with staring at fan service of little children or any for that matter. So I want nothing to do with it. I once bit by a chimpanzee. That kind of sucks. There's too much fan service. Fan service ruins it. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. Is Vinland Saga worth the watch? Absolutely. Has Been Hotel, also really good. Berserk, the 97 version is really good. Hunter x Hunter, really good. Stranger Things, not really into it. Are you excited for JJK Season 3? I'll be watching it. I don't have a favorite series. Gurren Lagann was not really my thing. Wait, they're in High School DxD? They're teenagers. I'm almost triple their age. Favorite filler. Oh, favorite filler anime character. Oh my goodness. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. Do I like Naruto? Yes. Chainsaw Man Season 2? I saw Reese, which is good. Overlord Season 1 and 2 are good. 3 and 4, not so much. Do I have the new... I have an iPhone 11, dude. What's my top 5 anime? I don't have a top 5. What do I think about the MC of Charlotte? Oh, his character development? I liked it very much. It was a great series. Boruto or Naruto? I have not read Boruto. I only watched Boruto. Did not like it, so I'm going to go with OG Naruto for me, for the time being. Hell of a Boss or Has Been? Has Been. I do like Hell of a Boss, though. Is Boruto overrated? I don't look at the ratings. I can only say that the anime, at this point, was not enjoyable. Can I go off the treadmill and talk to us? There you go. I stepped off, and now I'm stepping back on. Favorite AOT song? Maybe the first opening. What do I think about MC of Charlotte? Stand in what? Favorite anime? Don't have a favorite. A hero character that turned villain. A hero that turned evil. All right. Let me pull up my listy list here. I'll find something. Favorite Naruto song. You said song. You didn't say opening. You said song. It's going to be. I can tell you when the sound play. I can tell you when the soundtrack plays. It plays when Naruto and Kurama sync up, use Sage Mode to fight the tailed beasts when protecting them from protecting Might Guy and Kakashi. Like that theme song. I'm not skipping questions. Light was never a hero. Light was never a hero. His intentions, you could say, were good, but his actions were never heroic. Did I watch an anime called Home Hero? I have not. Luffy, probably the best hero that turned evil. He's not evil. Did I watch Higurashi? I have not. Ippo is top tier. I agree. Eren Yeager was not. I disagree that Eren was a hero. Can I do one push-up? I could do a lot more than one, but you wouldn't be able to see it because the camera angle doesn't line up. Have I watched Monster? I've seen a third of it. It's really good. Favorite opening? Period of Chemistry. Do I have a favorite character? I do not. Let's see. Have I read? I haven't read Campfire Cooking. I'm watching it. Where is the seal that Luffy? Oh, where's the seal that he met in Alabasta? I mean, I didn't we get some sort of update on their location in the manga or something? Because I'm pretty sure we had like a reappearance of them somewhere. But I don't know. Johann Lieber was not. No, no, he's not a hero. Joined immediately, got spoilers. About what? The seal in One Piece? I didn't even say where he was. I don't know where he is. What do I think about Lelouch? Is Code Geass worth a try? Yes, it is worth a try. What's my favorite Naruto opening? It is not going to be the first one. It is not going to be the first one. I can tell you what the opening scene looked like because I don't know the names of the songs. It is. Do you remember these like floating orange boxes in the sky and Naruto's running up them? It's that one. And you have like all these memories and flashbacks of different characters. It's that one. Between Goku and Vegeta, who do I like more? Vegeta by a long shot. It's not even close. It's cold. It's cold here in my area. Any recommendations with winter vibes? With winter vibes. So like, let's not think just like a Christmas episode. Actual winter vibes. How about Girls' Last Tour? It's post-apocalyptic. So like, there's that. But like winter vibes. Trying to think of like shows where it's not like a winter episode, but like a winter show. I honestly, Girls' Last Tour is the first one that comes to mind, but it's kind of depressing for Christmas time. What do I think about AOT Rumbling opening? I mean, it's good. It's just not my favorite opening. What's my opinion on Black Clover? It's really good. JJK. I'm not a JJK lover, but I do enjoy JJK. How you doing, Dot? I did try Evangelion. It was not for me. Why Russia banned Roblox? Because they're smart. When do I stream? 9:30, roughly around 9:30, 9:45 Eastern Standard. On Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then Friday, Sunday. Kind of depends. Opinion on Slam Dunk? Haven't seen it yet. Can I recommend a good anime? Can you tell me what your taste is? Like genres, themes, characters, anything. What do I think about Dr. Stone? Very good concept, strong start. I don't like the direction it's going to go in. What do I think of showing a 4-year-old Cyberpunk? I haven't seen Cyberpunk, so I don't know. Have I watched Oshinoko? I have not. How many animes have I watched in total? Over 900. It's over 900. Favorite anime? I don't have a favorite for that very reason. Wasn't Obito a good guy at first? Yeah, Obito as a kid was a good guy. And then stuff happened, went down the wrong path, was then at the very end brought back to the good side. But then, look, I'm not saying Dr. Stone is bad. I'm saying it's good, but it goes down a route that I do not like. I don't have any opinion on Saitama versus Goku because it's a waste of time. Akihiko was probably a good child too. Probably, yeah. I sense racist. Where? I usually ban those. How you doing? How you doing, Ezra? What's my first? Dragon Ball. When is my first one? What is my first One Piece opening? My favorite One Piece opening. Then I actually don't know. Like I actually don't know because I don't remember them all. There's too many. I'm living in Kazakhstan. Cool. Said that it's over 900. Vegeta. No, Vegeta. It's over 9,000. Wrong. Get the numbers right. Also, depending on which version of Dragon Ball Z you watch, it may not even be 9,000. Favorite Naruto Shippuden opening. Again, I don't remember the number of the opening. I answered this question before, but I don't remember what it's called. What's an anime that you wouldn't openly say that I enjoyed? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me my opinion on any series that I have watched, and I will tell you. It was kind of similar, so I said that. Okay. How you doing, Zaw? I'm blue. Okay. Did I know what? Where am I from? Canada. What are I don't okay, so I don't look at ratings. I don't look at anime ratings. It could be a 2 on 10, it could be a 5 on 10, it could be a 10 on 10. It does not affect whether I'm going to watch it or not. So, uh, tell me tell me what you like to watch, give me an idea of your preferences and I will find you something. Okay, I enjoyed Mushoku Tensei, but the MC creeps me out. So the MC creeps me out so much that I can't enjoy the anime. MHA is really good. Bro likes high school kids. No, I don't even like people. What are you talking about? I also want to start watching anime. What should I watch? I like action. Try Parasite. Try Parasite. Bluebird is not going to be my favorite opening. I already know it's not going to be my favorite opening. I know what it is. Have I seen ReZero? Yes. I am up to date. Favorite character theme from One Piece? Favorite character theme? I don't know. Uh, Maybe Zoro's. Uh, did I know that Jordan banned Roblox? Good for them. Good. I want to start watching anime too. Yeah, you good luck with that, Standard. Heroes Come Back is peak opening. I'm trying. I'm trying to remember which one that is. I feel like I can hear it in my head. Oh wait, isn't Heroes Come Back? Isn't that one of the first ones? Isn't that like one of the first openings? Watch Steins Gate if I couldn't do Steins Gate. I tried. Vinland Saga is a 10 on 10. Do I have any expectations for Subaru in the newer seasons? The thing is, I've heard spoilers because people suck. So like I'm trying not to think too hard about it so I don't spoil myself. I've just heard he can do things. I've heard of ththings that he ends up being able to do, and I don't want to confirm it. I just want to wait and see. Have I heard of Jeffrey? Okay? You're just getting a timeout. Like, come back when you're willing to behave, dude. What's my favorite anime? I don't have a favorite. Do I have anime for me? I like action adventure. Try Hunter x Hunter. You're getting a timeout too. You shouldn't have to ask why. Weird question, but is the walking a lifestyle? I literally just do this so I'm not sitting down. You guys are overthinking it. I'm just doing this so I'm not sitting down. Why aren't race cars invited to movies? Because there's no seats for race cars. He enjoyed School Days, but he don't want to public. No, School Days was an awful series with a. School Days was not good. It was not good. Did I think that people who survived SAO had PTSD? Some of them absolutely did. We literally see they develop like special schools and programs to help rehabilitate people back into normal life. So yes, absolutely. Beyblade, Metal Fusion, or Burst. I've only seen the original. I've only seen the first Beyblade. Favorite school project? Uh, None. I do not like school at all. Oh wait. Uh, Developing a workout program for my mother. Would you rather be in the world of Danganronpa or Future Diaries? Uh, I'm assuming if I'm in Future Diaries, I'm one of the participants. If that's the case, I'm going with Danganronpa. Which anime would I want an open world game for? Honestly, Hunter x Hunter. If Hollow Knight is considered anime style, when did I say that? Since when is Hollow Knight an anime? It's not. It's a game, but like I don't know what you're talking about. Could I have a birthday shout out to my brother Gabe? Yeah, happy birthday, Gabe. His favorite school subject be. You're just getting okay. You're just not behaving. You're actually just being a creep, buddy. So you're come back tomorrow. Did I know Sao and World are sequels? No, I didn't. Which anime are you planning to watch for the winter season? Black Clover, Freerun, JJK. Uh, do I consider Avatar an anime? It's an animated series, but it's not because it's made in the West. Favorite school subject? Lunchtime. Gym class. Oh, I did not like fitness back then. I did not like gym. Have I been to? I have not seen Hero X. I didn't even know Black Clover is coming back. It is. Favorite moment from MHA. Every smiling during the concert. Would I rather Reinhardt's 250 divine protections or Gojo's Limitless? I guess Limitless. I guess. Favorite school subject, or answer that. Genuinely watch it. My watch list is full. Have I watched Gurren Lagann? I tried it. Wasn't really for me. But yeah. Okay, I've never seen that. I swear Hunter x Hunter is secretly his favorite. It's not. It's very good, but I don't have a favorite. What's the best ability in Hunter x Hunter? I'm going with Bungee Gum. It's multi-purpose. It's practical. It's stealthy. It's useful. It has so many different functions from a combat perspective and non-combat perspective. Favorite moment from Bleach? I don't know. Favorite moment from Bleach. I'm thinking about my favorite characters, and I just have to. I don't know. Was it like maybe it was like the first Kenpachi and Ichigo fight? Maybe it was that one. What made me like the gym later? I fell in love with it. Once you get results, you get hooked. Have I seen JoJo's? I finished part 4. Was really good. Favorite MHA fight? Overhaul versus Overhaul. I don't have a top 3. The Blade is me. Okay, that's a good one. Bungee gum has the properties of both both gum and rubber. Yes. What do I think of Pokemon? The games, the movie, or the anime? No, the games, the movies, or the anime. Eat hot dog. I don't have any hot dogs. What do I think of? Do I reckon if Hisoka wasn't a freak, he's not though. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that most fans like. They made Hisoka do weird things, but in reality, he just likes to fight strong people. That's all it is. He just likes to fight strong people. So when he sees someone strong, he observes them, he watches them, which makes Gon and Killua very uncomfortable. But it also makes the fans, he's not. He's not into kids. He likes killing strong people, and Gon and Killua are strong. Where am I from? Canada. How you doing, Yokai? How you doing, Maya Magic? Do I ever feel like anime is becoming better? I've always enjoyed. I enjoy anime just as much now as I did when I was a kid. Like it's the same thing for me. You think Bleach is? What do you mean? Do I think that there is no switching the big 3? There is no opinions on the big 3. They just are. Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece, big 3. That's it. I hope Hisoka doesn't come for me. I'm sure you're not strong enough. It's okay. Do I put Sukuna as one of the best villains? No. I'm Irish. That's cool. Did I know Realm made in India, Motorola and Google Pixmade in the US? Nope. Never really thought about any of that. How many years have I been watching anime? For 30. Around 30 years. Is Big 3 from Japan or Western? Western animated series are referred to as cartoons. The Big 3 anime refers to the Big 3 faces of shonen, which dominated Shonen Jump during the early 2000s. When Season 3 Finland Saga coming out, I don't know. Top 3 new gens, I don't know. I don't have any preferences. Ireland, okay, cool. Name any. Okay, so Ireland, there you go. I got a new picture. You like it? I can't really see it. I can't really see people's profile pictures. Do I know Ashito no Joe? I haven't seen it, but I know it. Need Hisoka's backstory. Would be interesting. I meant the no, mate. I meant the name Big 3 origins. I don't know what you mean. What? The Big 3 origin? The big 3 are Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. So that's the only big 3 that there is. There is no other. So I don't know what you're talking about So leveling, it's pretty fun. Favorite war arc, probably Marineford. Best shonen, no idea. Dragon Ball Z is pretty solid. Uh, do I think Fairy Tail is better than Bleach? Mm, no, I do like Fairy Tail though. Name. Okay, guys, this isn't a geography class. This is an anime class. Pay attention. Bleach is probably the big three who inspire the most new gens. So why people hate? I don't know why. So here's the thing: any series that is popular is going to receive both love and criticism. It just That's just how it is. The more eyes that are on a series, you're gonna have people who love it and people who hate it. World of Warcraft, I have never played. I've never played World of Warcraft. Best villain, in my opinion, Merom's my favorite. Best sub. There is no best series sub 100. I think there's a lot of people just scrolling by looking for shorter series. I have seen too much to pick one series with that criteria. I want to know your personal preferences, and I will find you something. Seven Deadly Sins. It's a good series, but has a lot of issues. Favorite tournament arc? Probably Chunin exams. Did I change your mic? Yes, I did. South Africa. Name any country. Okay, you're playing your geography games in chat. That's okay. Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, I agree completely, was terrible. The original Fairy Tail series was far, far, far better. Favorite duo in anime, I have no idea. I will name the Elric brothers. I will name Tai and Agumon. I will say Sawamura and Miyuki. I can give a number of great duos, but I don't have a favorite duo. Do I consider Sukuna more of a villain than Light? I mean, yes, but Light's still a villain. Uh, would I either be stuck in SAO or be in Squid Game? I've never seen Squid Game, so I have no idea. Let's see. Have I seen Vinland Saga? It's a 10 on 10. Brotherhood or the original? I still need to go back and watch the original. It is very high on my list. Have I ever read Vagabond? No, I don't read a lot of manga, unfortunately. I'm much more of an anime person. JoJo's Part 8, I've only finished Part 4. Have gotten a new mic or adjusted. It's a very echoey. Oh, well, the thing is, YouTube chat, you're on my phone. You're on my phone, so the echo you're hearing it's just my phone. I'm sorry. Maybe if I do it like this, maybe there'll be less echo. Moriarty the Patriot. I know it. I haven't seen it. Gon and Killua. I can't. They're great characters. I do not see them as the best duo. Got. My bad, YouTube. The YouTube camera just took a tumble. The YouTube camera took a tumble. My bad. They're okay. Moriarty. Opinion on Zamasu is a villain. I don't really like him. I mean, he's a villain, but he's not. He's one of my least favorite villains in Dragon Ball. Let's see. How was Hellsing Ultimate? Pretty good. I was slow to get into it, but it was a good ending. Sub 100 aura, good characters, and decent story. Okay, so you liked Vinland Saga, you liked Chainsaw Man, you liked AOT. Have you seen Fullmetal Alchemist? Did I watch Digimon? I have seen most of Digimon. I haven't finished every single series of Digimon. SAO or solo leveling? Solo leveling. I don't like SAO. The best villain in Dragon Ball Z is Broly. So if we're counting the movies, then okay, fine. If we're looking at the main Dragon Ball Z series, just the episodes, I'm going with Cell. If you want to count Broly in there, cool, I get it. Did Kuma's backstory make you cry? Yes. What's my first ever anime? Dragon Ball. SAO was not a fan. What's needs really good action? Try Fullmetal Alchemist. Solo Leveling, Demon Slayer, World Trigger, Parasite. All of those have pretty good action. Digimon Data Squad. So I have finished Digimon seasons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try. I've seen the movies. I still need to see Ghost Game, Beat Break, and maybe I'll give season 6 another try. Let's see. Can Zoro enter different verses with his direction skills? Yes. Do you also get enjoyed by over energetic characters? Actually, the overly energetic characters tend to tire me out. Sometimes depends how they're done. Broly versus Kefla. I'd imagine Broly. After six Digimon, it was low key boring. I'll see. I'll, look, as a huge Digimon fan, I will I want to give all of them a fair shot. Have I seen the fruits of Grisaya? I have not. I think we need to be closer to the mic. It's echoing. Here's the thing: I cannot move it closer. I feel like I can't because it's gonna fall unless I do something like uh unless what if I did stay stay. What do I think about JJK? About the fans? I don't. What do you mean the fans of JJK? What? I don't care what the fans do. They haven't done anything to me. Let's see. What if I put magic cards in this? Hang on. What if I did this and then did this? I don't watch anime, but I want to start watching. Where can I watch One Piece? If you Google One Piece episode 1, it should be one of the first links that comes up. What if I did this? What about like that? That might be better. You need to finish Dorohedoro. It's your Digi Destiny. At some point, I will. Does Vegeta get the most aura in anime? He's one of the best. I think they're starting to be I think they're starting to be a bit like some Dragon Ball Z fans. Here's the thing: I don't deal with the power scalers. If they ask power scaling, I tell them I'm not the guy for it, and they go away. So I don't worry about that. Why am I not walking? Because we're going to be ending the stream in about. Oh my goodness, we're 30 minutes over to my time. Okay, 4 more minutes and I'm calling it. My goodness. Do a room tour? Not going to happen. Uh, do you ever pick up manga after being caught up on the anime? Almost, virtually never. Almost never. Ever watched Erased multiple times? It's pretty good. You gotta go? No, you don't. You can stick around for the last 3 minutes. Is Hunter x Hunter good? For it can be a good first choice. It can be a good first choice. Battery. See, my phone. Even my phone's about to die. How long is the stream? Another 3 minutes. We've been live for 2.5 hours. You live every day, pretty much, yeah. Without exception, without exceptions. Welcome back. What's a good starter? I've never watched any. So, Breck, can you tell me anything about what you'd like to watch outside of anime? Genres, themes, character types, anything that tends to draw you in. Give me some context. You really have to go? Sounds like an excuse to me. My name is Wasi. Cool. How you doing, Wasi? You like Claymore? Still need to watch it. What anime should I watch after Demon Slayer? You know what? How about AOT? Go for AOT. I'll recommend some romance. Go with Angel Beats. You won't thank me later. Let's see. Well, I want to make sure I don't because this person pay. I want to make sure I answer their question. Cliffhang. Oh, you like cliffhang? You like cliffhangers? Okay. Oh, you know what? Try Angel Beats. You can try Angel Beats, and if you like plot twists, you could also try Odd Taxi. Is this all I do? It's 90% of what I do. It's almost all I do. We also stream on Twitch, but like outside of content, this is 90% of what I do. I just finished Death Note. Give me an anime with the same genre, Erased or Monster. Bye. All right. See you later. Dot. Then his disciple reset the world. Okay. Angel Beats was so funny. Yeah, but was the ending funny? Laundromat stream, not this week. This week, it's either going to be Expedition 33 or I'm considering getting the new Digimon game. That's actually up there now. Summertime Rendering, haven't seen. What to watch after My Hero Academia? Trying to think of something. To Your Eternity. Go for that, because it's still going. You into romance? Absolutely. Guys, we only have like one more minute, so I'm going to answer as many questions as I can in that minute. See you on the next, Twitch stream tomorrow. Absolutely. Is there any anime similar to Hunter x Hunter because it's really good? You could try Fullmetal Alchemist, original or Brotherhood. I wasn't a Bunny Girl Senpai fan. What do I think about To Your Eternity? It's really good. I'm most likely going to donate $2 to $5 per day. By the way, $2 to $5 a day. Don't feel obligated. Don't feel obligated. To Your Eternity, absolute fire. I agree. Do I like Bunny Girl? Not really. Chimera Ant arc, solid arc. Have I reached Bleach? I'm currently okay. Yes, I have. I'm up to date on Bleach in the anime, and I finished the manga. Geo Fassi quiz died. Okay. How you doing, Breck? I was the guy who recommended To Your Eternity a long time ago. Who recommended To Your Eternity to me? I have been watching To Your Eternity since it came out. No one recommended that one to me. So you might have recommended to me in chat, but I've always been watching it. There's a city called the Chake in Tanzania. Cool. Set your heart ablaze, or set your heart aglaze. Opinion on Yarichin. I don't know that one. Do you think Shao Tucker is a good dad now that he's dead? Sure, but no. What anime am I currently watching? Well, once this stream ends, I'm going to grab some lunch, and we are going to watch a little bit of Axo World. I have 6 episodes left. I think we're caught up on everything now. I think we're good. Thank you for the follow, AIM. Also, I'll quickly drop my Discord in the TikTok chat because it's already linked in the YouTube chat. I'll give you guys a minute to join the Discord before we call it. See you later, Brecken. We're just gonna we'll spend one more minute because I want more people in the Discord. But yeah, have I seen Gachakuda? Yes, I'm up to date. Are you active on the server? Absolutely. When you ending the live stream? In about 1 minute. Dude, you're a grown-ass man with the username Otaku? Yes, because I don't take myself super seriously. This is like, if you take yourself too seriously all the time, come on, let it go. Why do you say talking stuff instead of... sorry, I'm trying not to swear on stream as much, so I don't want to read your full message. Why do we say taking poop instead of leaving poop? I don't know. Do I read manga? I don't read a lot of manga. I mostly read non-fiction, practical skill kind of stuff. I almost died watching your stream while walking. Nice. But you didn't die. That's the point. You didn't die, so it's okay. Okay, guys, we're going to take a break. The next stream will be tomorrow between 9:30 10 a.m. Eastern Standard, same as usual, same as today. And tomorrow we will bring back the Twitch stream. It's either going to be continuing Expedition 33, or I'll get the new Digimon game because it looks really good. Either way, we'll be back tomorrow. Okay, let's call it. Do I have an anime? No, I don't have a body pillow. God damn it. Okay, let's call it.